protester or some shit.
Do I have any other options?
I just want to swing at a nigga. Are those new glasses, Tyler?
These were new. They were new like 3 weeks ago.
I'm talking to Tyler.
Like 2 weeks.
Yeah, like three. They were
Oh
new,
yeah,
like 3
because the
weeks ago.
lens is like blue.
Yeah, they have like that blue.
That's clean.
Blue lens thingy thing. It's like supposed to like not mess your eyes up when you like if you're on your phone or playing games a lot.
Really?
Something
That's
like
dope.
MLG Pro.
But you know they
MLG
could say
Pro.
anything and bump up the price.
Yeah, they can.
They'd just be like,
Prevents
have the
cancer.
new. Yeah, it prevents cancer at least 10% less.
You're still. That's still.
Cricket.
There's still a chance.
Cricket. No laugh.
Sorry.
I'm sorry.
No, hold up. I'll laugh for you. I'll put
you
laugh.
recording right
I'll put in a laugh.
I want that sitcom laugh.
Yeah. All right.
3, 2, 1.
Hey guys.
That was bad.
Okay, hold up. We have to redo this.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. Clap. There we
Hey
go.
guys, this is Fresh Out
Synchronized.
the Oven podcast live from the center of the sun. Hot as fuck out here in Texas, boys. I'm Sonny.
It's kind of good.
Super fucking hot.
It's
Well,
He's
oh,
sunny.
It's always
I'm Sonny.
Jazz.
Oh, this is Jives.
Hey,
This is hot cocoa.
Noisy boy.
and we're out here talking about some wild shit and wild the niggas doing wild stuff. We were gonna have.
We were talking about his glasses. I
We're
don't
talking
know.
about wild glasses. Y'all have anything eventful?
Eventful.
I mean, we watched
Yeah, we went and
Annabelle.
saw Annabelle.
How was Annabelle?
I liked it.
I didn't like it.
I really like scary movies. So
Did you feel your soul leave?
It wasn't like scary or bone chilling, but it's just
Bone chilling. I got that bone hurting.
it's a
Jump
lot of
scares
jump
yeah.
scares
A
and
lot of
like
jump scares?
a lot of
Yeah.
clenching of the butthole because it's so
My
quiet.
butthole is very clenched.
Yeah.
They just turned down the volume like completely.
Yeah.
Oh, and then the whole place would
Yeah.
be quiet.
Yeah.
Like no one would make
Yeah,
a
no
peep.
one.
Except for the people
But tell
behind
me
us
why-
who would not stop
Fucking
talking.
Bro.
trolls.
They're-
Bro,
That was
they were
pissing me
nice.
off
It's our
so
people,
much.
bro.
It was making me so
Ah,
tired.
Our
pinches
people, bro.
mexicanos.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
I'm like, hey,
It's
wait,
this guy
está bien
that's trying to be
espantosa esa
funny
pinche- Oh,
by
really?
making these
Yeah.
throughout
Oh,
the
fuck
entire
that.
Literally the
fucking
entire movie.
That's
dude.
exactly what it sounded
Only
like.
if it's a bad movie can you pull that off and it's
Yeah.
funny.
And it was pretty good. Like it was legit. It was.
He
not
don't want to be.
terrifying,
He don't
but
want
it's
to look
kinda scary.
feminine.
You
It
don't wanna
wasn't
look a little
scary.
bit-
It was terrifying.
No, I was
pissed
terrified.
myself.
I'm terrified of scary movies.
Yeah.
I love
I'm
scary
very-
movies.
I'm very. I told them I'm terrified of them.
Yeah, like I don't handle scary movies very well. But like when it got done, I just overhyped it.
Really?
Yeah, it wasn't as scary as I thought it was gonna be.
Jeez.
That's what you did last time too.
Yeah.
I did, but
It
like,
comes
okay,
at
but the
night.
last time it was because it was just like complete and utter shit.
Yeah.
This one there was actual scares to it, like the jump scares, like it was scary. But there was just like points in the movie where I was like, I just don't really like that part, and it kind of took me out of it a little bit. Like some of the storytelling, I didn't really like too much. Like I said, I didn't like the dad character.
Yeah.
He was just
Yeah.
kinda like he was
They're
kind of like a
that's
waste.
so
He was a
cliche.
little
Everyone
creepy.
has a dad. They gotta stop
Yeah.
with that.
Everyone
It
has
was
a dad.
creepy.
We need
It
an
was
alien
creepy.
He was
character.
just, he was just kind of like he didn't bring anything
Oh,
to
really?
the movie. Yeah, not really.
There's
And
just
so-
awkward pauses and awkward.
Yeah,
looks.
like he would just look at you. Like you'd walk in, he'd just be like, and then he'd walk away. And
Yo,
you're like,
you straight up. No, you don't forget it. Keep going. I'm sorry. I don't want to stop the flow of your story.
nah, that was about it. I was just some of the things.
That was actually
Yeah.
kind of scary. I was like spooked.
That's what I
Oh
tried.
shit! I won't
Try.
fuck with him no more.
But it did well with adding from the other movie.
Mhm.
Like there was parts where it was added into it, and I thought that was good. And it actually brought in from the original Annabelle, like the actual doll. So that
Okay.
was cool. I thought that was pretty cool.
Right.
Thanks, he was here.
Is it?
This is Tito showing up.
Yeah.
That's
Is
what
this
we're all
Tito?
looking at. This
Yeah.
is our boy
Oh
Tito.
shit!
Oh, he
He
brought
actually
drinks.
Oh,
He brought
boy.
drinks. I just wanted water.
I just wanted
No.
water. I didn't want
just-
anything
Oh
else.
no!
Okay, he didn't bring water.
He
We're
did
good.
bring-
He
Bro, I brought egg
liquor
tarts and I
to
brought green
out-
tea
he brought
latte.
There's a
liquor
camera, so
out
can you
the
not put everything right in front of our
ass.
face? I really appreciate that. You fucking suck, dude.
No, why are you so disrespectful to my boy? I'm about to start swinging. Who do you think you are? Some neo-Nazis? Think about your first
You got
Amendment.
water right there, bro.
There's water
Bro,
in
that's
that.
water, bro.
There's
What you
water
trying
in
to?
that.
Bro,
Bro,
ask
Papa
any
Scott, bro.
Mexican,
Papa Scott.
and they'll be like, "Hey, can I have a water?" It's like, "What are you trying to rust?" And they'll hand you a beer. Like
Oh,
that's the
God.
culture. Go ahead, just drag that mic in between the both of y'all.
You back up just
share
a
our mic?
little bit.
Yeah, bro.
You like slide around here. There we go. I just want him to be closer.
So this is our boy Robert. He's the only one with a girlfriend.
Whoa.
Back.
Technically?
Back.
Holy shit, you're right.
Yeah, bro, that makes me feel so bad.
Good
Facts.
for Robert.
Good for Robert.
Good for a
Round of applause.
applause.
That's my boy. Robert, what have you been up to?
Work. Don't stop.
Robert, where do you work?
I work at Pizza Hut and the Mellow Mushroom, although right now actually I'm unemployed.
Wait, you're
I'm
unemployed?
confused.
Yeah, I don't know.
How
are you gonna say you work at two
Because I'm
places, but
moving in 2
Bro, he
days.
be talking about like, oh, go ahead now.
I'm moving in 2 days, so.
Oh, so you quit?
Yeah.
Did you quit or you
For
quit
2
to
weeks
take
are
over
finally
jobs?
over. Well, I'm moving to
can I
another
have
Pizza Hut, but
water?
it's like the one I worked at is a corporate, and the one I'm going to is a franchise. So I technically have to quit and then reapply.
Robert,
But I've already got the
can I
job.
tell you
though,
the water?
practically.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Only the breast for my boys.
Raymond, can you give me a bottle opener?
You got-
Bro, use your eyelid.
Going
Are
right
you?
here.
I thought you were
Fucking-
Mexican, dog.
Use your eyelid. Pop it.
Just make sure they're not twist
Raymond's
offs.
always the worst host.
I
Bro,
mean,
I would
I
say
think
that,
Raymond's
but
pretty
right
good.
now he just offered us smoothies, so I
He
can't
really
say
did.
that
Yeah,
no more.
yeah, he got us on the green tea.
Did he get you on water though?
3 hours.
No,
later.
there's like water in here.
yeah.
It's just really not. It's milk.
I got stood up.
You
Bro, you got
I
so
did.
stood up.
Oh, yeah.
I got stood up.
But it was a great night.
It was a great night that
was a
we
great
had, but it still stood up. And then like I'm just gonna. It's pretty much over, I guess, for me, unless she tries. So let's get Coco into the timeline, right?
Give me in.
I definitely need.
Oh yeah, because I missed the night you guys talked
So
about
like
it. Give me in on this.
on Saturday,
Like you see Gordo right there.
Gordo's watching like, hey, you guys are not funny.
Just watching us.
I'll like, okay, so Wednesday, I was like, let's eat on Saturday, right? She said, okay. And I was like, cool. Friday night, I was like, hey, Deep Ellum gets busy. Do you want me to drive, or do you want to go in separate cars and we meet up? She said, you can scoop me up. I was like, cool, right? And then I texted her back. I texted her the next day, date night, around, 7:30, because I said I'd pick her up at 8. And then she replies at 7:50, I'm baking cupcakes for my brother. And I'm like, oh, okay. And then she's like, it's his birthday. And I'm like, oh, why didn't you say so? Like, we kind of had a while in advance, right? So, and then, like, I was like, fuck. Because I was ready.
Yeah.
I was clean. Man, I had my shit braided. I had, like, I fucking,
Dude, those are some nice braids.
I liked it.
Bro, I had my
Dick
braids,
hanging
and I
out.
had to use my bevel blade. Bro, my dick was not hanging out.
I was like, did you hear
It
that?
was slumped. It was like a log
God.
cabin.
That's so sad. It
And-
just like sucked itself back
Yeah.
in.
So, and then,
Bro, we're touching tips.
We're touching tips.
okay, so I was like, all right, well, just stay with your brother, cause like, you can just spend your with your brother, spend whatever. I'm
Spend the
struggling.
time with your brother.
Spend the
There
time
you
with
go.
your brother.
I got you.
Family first. I'm just a random nigga. That's
I
what I
got
say,
you.
cause
Yeah,
that's what I
just a
am. Really, I'm just a random nigga trying to fuck.
Incredible.
At the end of this day,
Trying to fuck.
I can't lie. I can't lie. It's
I'm trying to get
yeah.
in. It's instincts, bro.
And so I'm all depressed and shit.
Aw.
I hit up everybody, and like Tyler picks up and responds and saves the day. I
Tyler
drive
did save
over
the
there with like liquor and cigarettes, just looking a mess like a divorced dad with nowhere to go. And I'm trying to open up a bottle with a spoon. Like that's just
It was
that
a-
was,
yeah,
that
yeah.
was the lowest part of
that
my
was
day,
the
where I
lowest.
was just like
That was
click,
the point.
And
click.
then
I couldn't open it.
And then guess what? It was
They were twist
It was a
offs.
twist off.
Oh,
Oh
damn.
gosh!
And I found a
really-
bottle opener for him and everything.
Yeah, but
It
once he
was-
found it,
yeah,
it's
it
okay.
was
was
too late.
there. Wait, what?
I just looked at him like, huh? So Raymond came over. We had stuff, and then I get hit up around like fuck. It was late. Like
It's like 11,
12. What you doing?
Oh, she hit you up?
I got hit with that.
bro.
What
Hit
you
him with
doing?
that.
What
you
the
doing?
WYD? And I'm like, hey,
Damn.
you know, I'm at a different altitude with my boys, you know, because we went camping. A
went
wink,
camping.
a wink.
Wink, wink. They were fucking in the woods.
Wink,
We were like going to Oklahoma. We were like on the way there.
we were on the way.
Brokeback Mountain Part 2?
Literally.
Oh yeah.
Was there
She just hit
marijuana
me. No.
involved?
No.
So, and then she just starts saying like
meth.
the weirdest shit, bro. I was so confused. I was like,
Let me see the receipts. I'm just kidding.
I'm not gonna read you
What's
word
the
for
tea,
word,
The whole play-by-play with
Picture
all
didn't
but
have
like,
Yeah, we
Damn,
did.
dude.
I'm
We
like,
did.
That's
hey,
fucking crazy.
she just said some shit, and then I'm like, you should take me out. I really wanted to get some sliders. And she's like, I'm broke, and I'm like, I meant like, you set up a date, and then she's
Yeah.
like, now. And I'm like, huh? Nani?
What? Oh my god.
Oh my god. And then I'm like, what do you mean? And then she's like, I'm ready. And I'm like, I'm not going anywhere.
I'm like, bitch, I was ready 3 hours ago.
I was ready a while ago. It's like, all right, how about in 6 hours? And I'm like,
On a Sunday.
on Saturday?
That would have been
that would
7
have been
o'clock.
7 a.m. in the
7
morning.
a.m.
Yeah, I was like, that's kind of early.
And I just like,
That's kind of early.
huh? I just sent her a laughing emoji because by this, I don't know what was going on. And then she's like, just kidding, I'll be asleep. And then I just never replied. Because I already said, like, or I don't know if I didn't, technically I didn't say. But it's like, what do you want me to do? She never said she was sorry.
Yeah, that does kind of suck if you're just like...
Because,
we
like,
made
it's
plans.
cool. Like, I have no problem. But, like, just be like, hey, my bad. Not even a MYB. That's 3 letters.
3 letters.
That's too much for her.
MYB.
I guess. I don't know.
Shame.
I'm a petty nigga, too. Trust me. Well, there's been times where, like, if a girl forgets a date or, like... Yeah, if she forgets a date that I set up, bro, I cut them off immediately from my life. Oh,
She
yeah.
forgot her 2-month anniversary.
She forgot her 2-day
No. Like,
Fuck
when,
outta
at the
here.
beginning of a
3.5
relationship,
weeks,
like...
3.5 hours?
If
Get
they
the
do
fuck outta
that,
here.
yeah. Nah, dude, I don't play with that shit. I'm a king, bitch. What the fuck you mean? Respect. Like, I
that.
gave her
Got
nothing
treated like
but
one.
respect.
I'm a king.
I gave her nothing but respect, and I didn't get none back.
He's out here respecting women, and
Better watch
she
your
didn't
women.
respect him back.
Antonio will be on the prowl.
Watch your
I'm
women.
on the prowl.
Watch your women.
No, but like, it's still open if she wants, but if she doesn't try, then I'm not gonna try.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You deserve more than that, you know,
Yeah.
than what she's
But
given.
it was a fun night. You missed out.
I
Raymond
did,
was looking
man.
thick.
What was
Dude,
that?
bro, Raymond was
Okay.
Bro, he threw a blanket over him, and I thought it was a woman. At
God
first, I'm
damn.
like, damn, how'd you get here?
Literally, Antonio's words, dude, half the blanket is just your ass. And then I was like, yo.
I just turn around, it's like,
awesome.
you know, like,
That's awesome.
we're not gay, but that's a lot of ass you packing,
I'm like,
dude.
I'm not gay, but that's a lot of
That's
ass.
a lot of-
He ain't gay
And then
though.
what were you saying? All that gay shit you talk?
Bro, I
When
don't know
it
what you're
comes
talking
to
about. I'm confused.
It, whatever.
When it comes to it, you don't even want to eat my ass?
Not
What the
real.
fuck is
You're
this?
not gonna like it.
You're not gonna eat my
Fake
ass?
news.
What? I'm not gonna
Wrong.
What is it?
Super
Wrong.
hard IPA.
Wrong.
What
Oh,
the
boy.
fuck does that mean?
It's
What?
like bitter.
Indiana Pale Ale.
Oh, it's bitter. It says
India,
India.
yeah.
Idiot. Let me read.
India.
Okay, why would you ask then?
Oh, shit.
I didn't know that was.
damn.
It could have been
Get-
something
get
else.
out of here.
Look, IPA could stood for something else, but they were just like, I'll just call it
I
a.
didn't notice it.
India
I don't
Pale
think
Ale.
it does.
It
I
probably
don't know,
doesn't.
maybe it does.
It probably doesn't. Are you serious, Tito? We're so
Antonio.
Pause.
Antonio.
Yo, y'all keep doing your thing.
What's up?
Oh,
That's what's up.
Smoke some.
That's what's up. So yeah. So
There you
what?
go.
What
Too
else?
No, you guys are good. Just keep talking.
What else went down?
What else happened with that? How's the moving out, Robert?
I haven't packed yet. I move on Wednesday.
Sleep.
Where are you moving to?
Denton.
Really?
I'm going for school.
Oh, for school. Where are you going to school at?
UNT.
UNT.
Texas women.
Texas
University.
Going to Texas
Yeah.
Women's.
That's why his
Getting
girlfriend
that
getting
minority
nervous.
scholarship.
His
That's
girlfriend
what's
nervous.
up.
What you mean? A woman, university full of women, just ready to complain to him about wage gap?
Oh, damn.
I'm gonna be the minority finally.
Finally,
Bro, you're like half
Oh wait,
white.
yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
Technically.
Half white.
All right, man. Talk about petty shit.
Bros get petty.
Let's say someone cheats on you. What would you feel like you would do at that moment, bro? Let's say your girl cheated on you, dude.
Well, it depends. What
You
is the
walk-
context?
Nah,
Oh,
she
you
just
walk in?
I guess you walked in.
Oh
and-
damn, that's rough.
Okay.
Yeah, that sucks. I mean, you gotta break up. Me
What would you-
personally,
Yeah.
I mean,
Would
It's
you
hard,
fight the
though.
dude for no reason?
No, I don't think he deserves that. Unless he knew about it, but then there's no way you could tell.
even then, I wouldn't
feel
do
like,
it.
I
Like,
feel like
wouldn't personally.
I would. You do like a power move. You just like you walk in, you see this shit, and then like you
And
leave
then-
for a minute. You come back in and you
Start
just, like,
masturbating?
No, you start masturbating right there in front of him, and you
Don't
jam
mind me.
on- You finish on the guy's face.
Oh, that's
That's the worst dish ever. Ooh, you got
yo, and then he
it.
just drops a mic.
He's eating up in that nigga's face.
Damn, he just let it
I'd
out
probably
of
just like,
his
grab my
face.
shit and leave.
Yeah, honestly, I would probably just if I saw that, I'd just leave.
Yeah,
take the
It
dog.
depends on the
just grab one.
situation too. Though.
Hell yeah! First,
like,
I'd grab the dog, get the dog, and leave. That'd
I'm gonna be living with my girl, so that'll be. I don't know. I
Just gonna
guess
burn down the entire apartment.
it would.
Might as
It
well.
would end up being in my apartment or our apartment, but
Yeah. Oh, look at him. Our power.
An hour apartment.
What a
bitch! What a shit!
All right. So
I couldn't
there-
take the dog. Unfortunately, I would
uh,
want to keep our dog.
Oh
She's
man,
the
your
best.
dog.
The
I
dog
have
that's gonna
different
be mine.
opinions, but you know what? There's
like
a
that.
couple just got married. The dude didn't even cheat on her, but she pulled out a pistol on him.
Whoa.
Like, I think they were just talking, and I think they got into a fight right after they got married. Right after they got married.
Did she suspect him of cheating?
This is
No,
like,
no,
this
they
is
were
like
just
the,
arguing,
like the day
and she
of, or
pulls
like
out a
50 days?
pistol. The day after they got married,
okay.
they got into like a small argument, and she pulled out a pistol on him.
It was literally
If that thing's like fully loaded and like ready to go, like
It was
the
ready
safety's
to
off,
go.
bro, I would break up after that.
They got divorced.
Well, no shit.
They got divorced.
Okay, so somebody pulled a gun and it was just like, hey, safety's on.
Well, it was
Hey,
a fake
safety's
gun,
on, though.
Like, a fake gun, like
No.
that's whatever. Like I don't give a fuck. But if you're pulling a real, like if you actually had the possibility of killing me and you wouldn't look back on it, you're done.
We done.
He done.
She done.
Yeah, that's
So
kind
what-
of fucking
so what if
crazy.
it wasn't
I
loaded?
like his morality
Yeah,
lines.
hold on. So what if it wasn't loaded? Would you
But
be
the
fine
I
with it?
safety
could've
was
died,
on.
though.
But the
I
safety
couldn't
was
die,
on.
so
Oh, wait,
that's
off.
different.
What if she just
No,
pistol
that's-
whipped the shit out of him?
Yeah, she started hitting me. Yeah, I don't know.
Y'all
I
are-
couldn't die from that though.
But you wouldn't die. So
I don't know, bro.
you
You
wouldn't
die
break
in
up with her?
you die in GTA when you get pistol
I
whipped.
don't know.
I don't know, dude. She pistol. She
She
pistol
pistol
the
whips
shit
me?
out of
Yeah,
you,
I'd
bro.
probably break up with her at that point.
yeah.
Let me just probably. I'd probably
might.
break up with her. Maybe. I
That's a
don't
hard
know.
decision.
It's a hard picture.
I don't think it is a
boy.
hard decision. She hit you in the face with a pistol.
Okay, yeah.
Very hard decision to make.
The decision was made when she pulled a
But
gun
have
out
you
on
ever
you.
hit her though? Let's turn the tables. Have you hit her worse than that before? And she stayed with you.
Oh.
Yo,
Well,
but
then you're just an asshole for not respecting
Yeah,
her.
if you're an
he
abuser,
switched it out on
if you're
you.
a terrible boyfriend,
Yeah,
but
for
she
not
comes and
respecting
hits
women.
you like one time and you break up with her. Oh,
yeah, that could be context.
Where it hurts.
yeah,
That's what I mean.
ridiculous.
That is a possibility. Is that? Do we have any backstory on?
No, no
before?
backstory.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it. That's all.
What if
that's
she's just tired of his shit and she's just like?
They
So
just
she
got
just
married.
tries to scare
They
me?
just
Yeah,
got
they-
married.
Yeah, but they could have been
meet
dating for a
first time,
while.
yeah.
What if?
They didn't just
what
meet.
if they were having sex and it was their first time?
Yo, he
and
had that inflatable dick.
Fucking
Well, third
Captain
ball?
Declan.
What if she hit you with the revolver and spun that hoe like Russian roulette style and actually pulled the trigger on you and didn't
What
go
if
off?
she had a dick?
That is a wild. And why would I know?
We
that?
talked about that last week.
We talked about
that last week.
Let's stay in the realm of real.
The realm of real.
The realm of realness.
Well, that's
100.
Raymond's realm of real.
I mean, that could be a real.
We did.
All
That's a
of last
crazy.
year.
Are we in
small
Thailand?
percentage
Year.
Last
Last
year.
week.
Last podcast.
Last episode.
What were the hypotheticals?
We were talking about transgenders. We literally had
No,
this
but
conversation
that was last week.
Yeah, that was
I
last
thought that
week.
was longer ago.
I mean, it was like the podcast.
was
What
long.
It
happened?
was a lot. Yeah,
Well,
that was
I
like
guess
2
I'm married to a
podcasts.
Don't spoil it.
transgender.
I haven't heard it yet.
It's
Okay.
long. It's long as fuck.
It's
2
long.
hours and 30 minutes.
2 hours.
I
2 hours and 30.
I always no, that's good because usually like when I listen to the podcast, it'll be like when I go to work and they make me do dishes. I'm like, fuck.
That's when I listen to podcasts when I'm working. I just don't
Yeah.
want to care.
I feel you.
I wish I could
Well,
listen to stuff
some
in my
background
work.
noise.
Shout out to all the workers out there
Oh yeah,
working.
you can't do that.
Everybody
I can't.
grinding.
But I remember
doing the grind.
back at Hollister, I'd sit in the back and I'd watch movies while I was doing stuff.
That
I'd-
sounds so
I would
good.
take like the boxes. You could like fit your phone just perfectly on them
Oh,
and like
okay.
balance. You put it it's like eye level, and you just sit in there folding clothes and like watching movies. It's great. It's perfect.
I wish I could do
That job sucked. It was horrible. I wanted
I have to
kill
listen
myself
to
all the
It's a
time.
Hollister now.
Literally never worked
You're
out.
like,
If you're
should I
thinking
kill
about
myself now or after my shift?
if I'm saying, dude, no,
That's,
if you
that was practically every shift.
pretty much.
Literally every
I would
day.
I would walk in there, I'd park my car, and I'd get there maybe like 5 minutes early, and I'd just sit, and I'd be like, I could just turn around and go back home. And I would literally have that conversation every time. I'd be like, I could just go back home. I could leave. It was not fun.
I
It
could
was
kill myself
horrible.
now and not have to work.
Thanks.
Or I could just go home. Or I could just
The safer,
No, I
the
say
safer
when I,
choice.
like when I quit, the way I did it was I had texted my manager and I was like, hey, I'm going on vacation next week. I don't even bother putting him on the schedule, and then I just like didn't show up for like the next. I think I only had one shift left. I just didn't show up.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck this dude. She's horrible. She's a horrible manager. She scheduled me until like I think I got off at 2:00 in the morning and I'd work like a 10-hour shift, and then she scheduled me to come in the next morning at 6.
Whoa.
The
fuck?
Jesus
And I was like,
Christ.
Called a
"You're-"
lunch break.
Yeah, and I was like, yeah.
4 hours,
You're
bro.
supposed to have an 8 hours of rest.
Yeah,
legally.
no, there
Yeah.
was one time where Christian Stone, because he was the guy who got me
Yeah.
the job. Thanks, Christian, but that job sucked. And it was during, I think, was it like Black Friday or something like that? And he had a shift where it's like he came in at 11 o'clock at night, worked until 7 in the morning, and then had to come in again at like 2 or 3.
Abuse.
So instead of going home, he literally just slept in the store.
That is abuse.
Like he grabbed a blanket and he just like, because there's a little like, just
Shit,
like a
Hollister's
storage
probably
area.
Not that bad.
Huh?
Hollister's probably not that bad. They have nice chairs there.
Well, no, because he didn't sleep in the chair though, because like the store was open. So the
I
way
was
that like
thinking went in the back. I'm like,
we
fuck
did,
it.
but it was like so the back room is just like a big open room, and then I guess kind of like there was this little separate room, and there was a ladder that would go up to like a little just like shelving area, and he just slept on top of that.
Yeah, somebody at Pizza Hut did that. They,
It's sad as fuck.
he
It
had to
was
close,
He had to
and then
sleep at work,
we had a
dude.
meeting at like 8 o'clock in the morning. He's like, he closed, and he was out there like probably like 12:30 o'clock. He's like, I'm just gonna sleep here. He just slept like under the pizza delivery bag, blanket.
Fucking trying to cover yourself.
No, I
Yeah,
think
that
there was.
sucks. I mean, but Hollister sounds kind of nice.
No,
You
it-
pull a
it-
blanket off the shelf.
We didn't sell blankets. That was the problem. He had to bring his own blanket. I think it was like an American Eagle blanket too. No, it was.
You sleep under the clothes, though.
In between his shifts, he walked across the street to American Eagle, bought one of their blankets, and then came back.
On Black Friday
Yes,
sale.
it was so funny. But no, I think that week I worked like 50 hours, and I barely got like a $250 paycheck.
Garbage.
Yeah, it was horrible.
50 hours?
It's something like that.
You
Like,
got 250.
like
What?
yeah, it was garbage because
That sounds
I didn't get
illegal-ish.
overtime. Like I didn't get
What?
overtime. Yeah, it was horrible. I told you, dude, it was really bad.
That's
It
like
was horrible.
that's like
Sounds
literally
illegal.
$5 an hour.
I would either get. I got paid $7.25, but I would either get.
Dude, you worked.
I remember I applied
minimum
there,
wage.
and they have group interviews, and I didn't get the job.
Really? Oh, I didn't
Yeah.
have a group. My
I hate
interview
group
was,
interviews.
My interview was fucking stupid. It was
Hey,
like,
fuck these guys. I'm the one you want.
yeah, it's like they all eat ass, but I eat ass good. I eat ass good.
And then they all get hired.
Let me learn you some knowledge.
I eat
I
ass.
Learn you
pretend
some
to
knowledge
enjoy
real
it.
quick.
Let me some knowledge.
Oh no, I was just
Oh,
saying
that was a-
I was just saying that. Oh fuck, I'm
Snapple
sorry.
fact.
Snapple fact.
Y'all work worse than Mexicans, dude, with no
Yeah, no,
documents.
Hollister was really.
Bro,
fucking
Mexican with no
horrible.
documents
You don't
don't be
like it,
working
do you?
that bullshit, bro.
It was fucking
It's
stupid.
strong. It's a hard IPA. I didn't think it was even that bad.
Really? What percentage?
It's not strong, but it's like a fucking heavy IPA, so it's super
Yeah, that
fucking
doesn't
bitter.
mean anything to anybody. Except
That means it's super bitter.
It has a strong taste.
Okay.
Oh,
It's unfiltered and unpasteurized. This could make you sick.
Really? That's just sad.
I mean, there's a freaking skull with an
arrow.
arrow.
Bottle, here you go.
That's
the
literally
bottle.
like, instead of processing it, they just took it straight from like wherever they were brewing
He's talking
it, and
about
then
an
put it in a
ale,
bottle.
guys. He's drinking something called Lost Gold.
It's called
It's
Lost
got a
Gold.
skull.
It's real
Sponsored
ale.
by
It's
Lost
from the
Gold.
Real
This is our
Ale
first
Brewing
sponsor.
Company.
You drink it right in and you piss it right out. Same
It's
shit.
just Real Ale Brewing Company.
That's how
yeah,
they
so-
instead of brewing it, they just like eat a bunch of hops and then just piss into a bottle. That's pretty
Facts.
much what they do.
It's literally.
Sounds like a
I
good
thought it was
time.
an apple ale. Like, I don't know why.
It is not.
It's like a rotten apple.
No, it's
rotten
not
apple ale.
ale. It's fucking just straight up ale.
I feel like we're
Can I smell it?
derailing from everything now.
No, that's
Let's
fine.
get back
It's
on track.
okay.
I mean, the fans want to know.
The fans wanna
wanna
know.
No, there are 3 fans.
That's strong.
Negative 2
In
fans.
case you want to buy some. I mean, I like it. I really
Hey,
enjoy it.
sponsored
I do
by,
like,
Lost
ale.
Gold.
I
Lost
like
Gold.
IPAs. They're very good.
It looks good. I
I'm
like.
tired of these women drinks.
But yeah, I
I
know.
love how you
Like,
shut it off like you can see
every
it.
time I come with anybody, bro, they're always drinking girl drinks. Any party here or anything, they're always girl drinks. So if we go out, they always order
Hey,
girl
but who
drinks.
got thrown off of rum chata?
I mean,
Shut the fuck
Yo,
up.
all the shit you were talking is negative now. Your whole reputation has gone negative now, bro.
Damn, Tito, I'm
The
sorry.
very few minutes you've been on the internet, you
but
were
who
like here
actually
and then
likes,
that
like, real
here.
beer and like fucking like hard
Yo, no,
liquor?
he shitted on you for life.
Nah,
No, we're
I'm sorry,
moving
bro.
on.
I
Like,
can
hold
drink
on, Tito.
both.
This is what happened. This is what happened.
He
We
held,
will.
Tito,
We
he
will.
held you down and
We
he
will.
shit on your chest.
There was
He held you
five
down and
shots,
shit on your chest.
a couple shots, and
Oh yeah, Robert.
Fucking
he grabbed the bottle, he started pouring, and he just went like that.
Dude, he poured literally. There was
It
5
was
shots
like that,
on the
bro.
table,
Yes,
and then there was 5
really
shots
was.
I
on the
only poured
table.
like one of them.
No,
the rest
you
of them I
overpoured
actually poured
all
well.
You overpoured all of them except for the last one because I told you not to.
And I killed it,
It was
bro.
all over the table,
It
bro.
was everywhere, man. It was so nasty.
He poured like 10 shots, and 5 of them were
Somebody
actual
said I
shots.
killed the bottle. I don't remember that. If I
You
did,
did.
You killed.
You
You
did.
did because you poured it on the table.
You
That's
killed
how
it
you
literally.
did
by
like,
throwing
I
it
drank
away.
The rest of the bottle. If I did, it's because Raymond said, "Bet you won't fucking drink it," and I drank it.
No, because I remember you were like, it was you. I just saw you with the whole bottle just like that,
Yeah,
and then
because
you
it
were
was
like,
only that much. There was like a drop.
you
left.
were like, it was only this much. It wasn't that much. It was that much.
It was
See,
like
when
a
he was-
drop. I remember that one. I don't remember. If
I don't know
drank
about
it.
that.
I don't
bro.
remember if
If
I killed the
If he
second bottle.
confuses this
though.
with this and liquor, I don't know what else is confusing.
Oh, no, no, no,
inside.
no, we woo.
Yo, wow. All right,
yes,
now
don't talk shit.
we're going back. Yeah, we're going back. That was too much.
Where are we going?
Once
Sorry,
Raymond
sorry.
fucking WWE tackled, I think I'm gonna bring it back. All right, guys, it's time for a little bit I like to call jokes that write themselves. Din, 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 put in game music. This is how this works.
Sure.
I'm gonna tell you a statement, and you're gonna finish the joke.
Okay.
Okay.
So essentially, like this joke writes itself, but you have to figure out the second part. All right. There's a
writes itself,
dude
but I have to
named
write it.
Love Robinson. He was using a Dunkin' Donuts as a waiting room for butt surgery. All right, he received.
Wait, hold on.
Pause.
You just went through that as if it wasn't major.
Rewind. What?
Can you re-say that? Can you say that again real quick?
Donuts and butt surgery in the same sentence?
Yeah,
A waiting room?
So I mean, it was out in Palm Beach.
Wait, he was the doctor?
He pretended to be a doctor. He doesn't have a real license, but like
I mean, shit, if he's
he
doing
says
this
he's a
surgery,
doctor, and his waiting room was the Dunkin' Donuts, which
Okay.
is a story in itself. And I shouldn't have started off with that. But we can expand on the fact that he'll be using that dough to fill up that ass or something like that.
yeah, jelly.
Go for it.
Okay, but
Getting them
okay.
nuts.
Love Robinson received national attention after being arrested in February 2016. So like he's back at it again, essentially.
Okay.
Back on my
By
bullshit.
Palm Beach County authorities. He allegedly, and then he gave medical advice during a physical. Okay,
Okay.
all right.
So he's like feeling up on some guy's balls.
All right,
and
yeah,
he's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
you should get your butt checked.
But
He's like, he's feeling on somebody's balls. He's like, you have testicular
all right,
cancer.
this game's not gonna work
Stage
out
55.
the way I see it because I can't. I'm trying to do it where it won't be like I won't give it away, but I have to say it. So like, he was giving medical advice to. He was doing a physical exam, and it ended up being an undercover officer. Can y'all guess the
Wait.
joke that I'm really wanting y'all to say?
No, I have no idea.
He's
But,
in
like,
too deep. That's what I really wanted y'all to say. Nah, I don't like this game.
All I got with that, he's doing.
I'm wearing white.
We also added like 10 other
I know.
things into
It's
it.
it's a work in
butt
progress.
surgery was unnecessary because like now I'm like he's a butt surgeon, but he's also does
Giving out
physicals on the
physicals.
side.
Also,
Yeah.
what kind of butt surgery? How many butt surgeries can you have? What kind of different?
Remember, there was a lot of people dying from.
There's a
those
lot
for
of people
while.
dying from
Yeah.
butt surgeries.
What kind of butt surgery can you
Butt
have?
implants.
Like implants.
Implants.
They could reduce.
I don't
Who's
know.
reducing
Nobody,
out
yeah,
here?
nobody's
I'm saying
doing
nobody
that.
wants
reducing out
nobody
here.
wants to like a
Nobody's doing that under the table.
There's options.
They do implants under the table, but not.
I saw a really bad implant where the actual like whatever they put in
Yeah.
flipped around. Like she could actually
No,
move
that's
it
getting
to
moved.
where
I
it
don't care.
flips around. Yeah, it was fucking wild. It was. If you flipped it around, it's just flat. It's really
That's
gross.
gross.
Yeah,
That's really gross.
Very
Gnarly.
All right, well that didn't,
Gnarly.
That bit didn't work, but you know
All
what?
right,
I
what's
could
the
take
next?
it.
Is there
out.
another one?
Yeah, there's another one.
Let's
But-
try it again.
Let's try
We
it
can't
this time.
interrupt. We can't
Yeah,
interrupt.
we
No,
already
it's not, y'all. I really did not plan this. I thought I was like, oh, this would be great, but it's not because there's so many possibilities. Anyway, so
They're just funny stories.
there's a school. There's a
Funny
sign.
stories.
We're at Walmart. All right.
Okay.
There's a gun rack, but there's a sign above this rack. What do you think it says?
I know what you're talking
Wasn't
Yeah.
it like Merry Christmas?
about. No,
Or
it
something?
was the back to school.
Yeah, back
Back
to
It
to
was
school
the
sale?
it was the
said-
Columbine
it
kid.
said own
sorry.
own the school year like a hero.
Oh my
It was on
god!
top of a.
Hell
That's
no.
funny.
Nah, it was the,
And if the
Columbine
other
kid.
Robert came, I would have talked to him about the fact that they took this joke, and so there's a thing called the Watchtower, which is where essentially they were like, "It's the end of the times. Look at this," and I'm like, "It's a joke, niggas. Relax."
They're like,
but,
that's probably photoshopped. Like, let's calm
This
down.
feels like
No,
something
it was
you
like
saw
it's
on the
real.
fail
Was it real?
blog.
It's real, but
Oh, for real?
it was like a prankster kind of thing.
Oh,
like someone put
moved
that
it.
there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
Back to school.
Back to school.
Don't forget
So
your
yeah,
glass.
that
my
bit is
bullshit.
dead
Like
now
a hero.
to
I'm
me.
sorry. I'm sorry.
Much no, it's not y'all's fault. It's really like it's just not a good bit. Moving on.
We just hurt his feelings so
No,
bad.
it's not here. Not like I'm just.
It's not really. Like, it's not like a game. It's not really good for a game.
It's not good for a game. Like,
Yeah.
thank you for feeling.
But it's a good like. Still a
it's
good
I
bit.
tried, but
It's just not good for a game setting.
There's an autistic boy with a plank of wood stuck to his
Oh
hair.
my
Like the
God.
nail got stuck to his
yeah.
hair.
Yeah.
And they said it was bullying, but I really feel like that was just attempted murder. Like, are you
Yeah.
fucking kidding
Yeah,
me?
dude.
That's
Yeah,
not
no, and I
bullying,
saw the
that's-
pictures too. It was
That's horrible.
It was.
planked on him, man.
That's,
It was in the
that's-
forehead.
Yeah, that's a
The forehead?
It was in the forehead.
I thought it was in the back.
Yeah, I thought it was the back.
Was
of
it?
too.
'Cause I-
you
like-
could see the hair.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
It was in
I
hair.
saw hair.
Oh.
So like,
Yeah, so it
Then they
was like-
must have also hit him in the front
it was
just
in
for
the
no
back.
fucking
They probably
reason.
punched him. I mean, I don't think if you're just gonna stick someone in the back of the head with a nail, you're not gonna hit him in the face. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
If you're a piece of shit,
You're pretty savage.
You're a piece of
That's
shit.
murder, dude.
Yeah,
You're still-
I'm
You're
scared to
fucked
step
up.
You're still
on
a
the
piece
nail.
of shit. You know what I mean?
Can you imagine shoving one someone's cranium?
This to anybody, let alone somebody with autism.
Yeah.
Exactly, dude. Because like
You're extra shitty for that.
Yeah, facts.
that's Because like it's fuck, dude.
Like, you're already an
Great
asshole, but you're
commentary.
on
I
I'm
really
sorry, dude.
enjoyed
It's
that beat.
like
just
It's
fuck,
just
man.
so
because
fucked.
it's like it's like I don't really have words.
Like,
because
it's
how-
unfathomable.
Yeah, it's like
unfathomable.
He's already a fucking asshole. How much further can you go? Like, what is past that?
Facts. Jail.
Oh,
yeah, he should definitely.
Jethro.
There was a.
Yikes.
Sorry.
He's like,
I don't
whoa,
know.
whoa.
Because like, if it was a rusty nail, like you get
Yeah, if
caught,
it was
it's
rusty,
a-
let's-
did it say if it like did it go through the
Any
skull?
nail
Could have had
in the
tetanus.
back of the head.
Shit, did the nail have the safety on?
So
or
yeah,
off?
like there you go. The safety was
Maybe
on.
I wouldn't break up with them.
Was it lead? Was the nail made of lead, though?
or copper. Like it really, the material wise.
Pure
Yeah,
mercury.
you gotta think about the situation here.
It's weapons grade plutonium.
There's a woman who abandoned her special kid's need at a forest. Like
People
she
are
literally
really shitty.
dropped
Special
them
needs
off. Yeah. So
Yeah, you
like
said
she
special
tried to,
kids need.
I know, I was like,
Did
I was
I?
like,
Yeah.
Man, I'm drinking too much
It was-
water,
yeah, it
bro.
was
I'm
They
on
got
my way.
raised by
You
wolves.
need to drink some of these, bro. You'll be good.
Wolf
Turned into
children.
Werewolf children. Great anime.
Oh no, I was about to be really offensive.
Do it. I want you to be a special.
I want you to be.
Say it.
offended.
I want you to be
gotta
offensive.
relax.
No,
I gotta
let
chill.
let me hear that.
Like that, I gotta chill.
But like, so she tried to take him to like a military school, but they wouldn't accept him. So she just like packed his bags, like real calm shit. Like this isn't like just kind of drop. Like she packed his shit, she got him to the forest, she dropped him off, and said bye.
I just drove.
That's
just
why you
left
drop them
them.
off at the church. Like, the
Yeah,
church
or like a-
doesn't
Yes,
do
but
that
why the
anyway.
fucking
a fucking
for-
fire
where did
station or
it, like,
something
what,
like that.
the-
You know what I mean?
what?
Like, where's the forest? Like,
If-
is
if-
the bear, the nice bear, gonna come out and raise your
No,
kid?
like even if you dropped him off at the church, like
Yeah.
maybe
She
they
saw
would have took him to an
Tarzan.
adoption center. Yeah,
She
facts.
saw Tarzan.
They're not gonna
and-
turn down at the church. They will never turn down somebody.
at the
But
forest.
we're
Someone
like-
just needs to find a kid. It's like,
Yeah.
yeah, this doesn't belong here.
I'm looking for a kid in the forest. Let's see
How
what I
long
can
did it
find
take
today.
for them
If you're
to
looking
find
for
the
a kid
kid
in the
though?
forest, then you
got
not-
lucky that day.
Like you should not have a kid. You're looking for a kid in the forest. Damn.
Babe, I really want to have a kid. I heard they're popping out the forest lately.
Yeah,
Let's go-
check the
let's go
forest
hunting.
real quick.
Let's go check the forest.
All right, video games, guys. Dota 2 is currently undergoing an international tournament. Guess how much is the prize money?
Oh, was it
$5 million bucks.
I'm gonna
Not
get-
close.
$1 billion.
Close.
Fuck you.
Was
Close
it
to
like
five?
7 point something million?
I was
Getting
gonna say
hotter.
something about
13.
To a little high.
12? Oh, really?
11.
10 million.
17. It
11
was
and a half.
17, right?
No, a little
11
less.
11.5.
Ooh, that's
shit.
the
That's what I
that's
just
the
said,
right
idiot.
point 5.
Hey,
12.5.
Jazz.
10.5.
Oh, 10.5?
Jazz.
Millions.
50
Somebody
cents in a
told me
Vaughn's
that. I was
club
like,
card.
holy shit.
What'd you say?
No,
Somebody
no,
told me that
50
at
cents in a
work.
Vaughn's club card.
I know what that is.
No,
Why
my,
you give that?
one of my coworkers told me about it, and then I told him because one of our friends, Zach, one of our friends, Zach, who went to North, he played League, and he was in the competition like
I beat that nigga. No, I won't.
state. He was like he
Diamond,
was
right?
Diamond
There-
1.
was he
He's
Dallas?
challenger now.
Was he like in the Dallas Rockets?
I don't know.
That's
he
the
might
only
be.
competitive
He just got
team.
a scholarship to go to school for esports. He's getting a full ride. He's getting a full ride for esports.
Yeah, it's
But
a team
anyways-
called, it's a team called the
Wait,
something
to
Rockets.
what school, though?
It's either the
I don't
Houston
know.
Rockets or something. There's a competitive team in Texas.
Really cool, actually.
But anyways, he played a couple years ago when we went to QuakeCon, and he won a car. They should have won. His team won a car.
Get one of those candles.
They did really good.
They be getting paid
Vanilla candles.
10.5.
Oh no, they traded the car in, bro. They
Make
owed
your
him
own
because it
mosquito
was for the whole
repellents.
team, and they won a car. And they're like, "No, we don't want the car." Because the thing about the car is, you could have taken the car and sold it, but you would have to pay the taxes on it. They don't want to do that, so they're just like, "Give us the cash value," and they give him $500 each.
Damn.
They got hoed on that deal,
Damn, that's
but nobody
sucks.
wanted the car though.
Yeah, you can't really
Yeah.
share a car.
You can't. No.
I mean, you can if you
Yeah,
To
swap.
get the car, you
You
have to
can,
pay the
but
taxes.
fuck
It's
that.
like I
yeah,
think it
you
was
still
like
have to
$6
pay
grand.
money. You still have to pay money for a
Yeah.
car, even when
Yeah.
you win
Nothing's
it.
free.
Even when it's free, you still gotta pay for it.
Facts.
Slightly ass.
So yeah,
Yeah, slightly ass. There's a little bit of ass.
Just a
I
tad.
don't want to talk about
Just a
that
tad.
yet.
Just a tad bit of ass.
Just a tad bit of
A
ass.
little smidge, a little sprinkle of ass.
Yeah, let's go into politics now. Oh, there was 2,000 animals found in a building.
What the fuck? Wait,
I
what?
love how just gracefully you just. Oh yeah, by the way.
Well,
there's-
I don't know a lot about it to talk
That's
about
why I
it.
sprayed over there, dude.
That's a lot of
So
fucking
when you go
animals.
everywhere-
Just like in a like a.
It's a police officer. He was just walking, like he was doing a. They were
Did I hear
doing a warrant. Like he goes in and it's just like a lot of animals were dead. A lot
Animals?
of
yeah.
Oh, dead
2,000.
animals.
But a lot of them
like
were dead.
dogs and cats and stuff.
In a
just
house or a
pure
warehouse?
animals. It was like a building.
A
I was
building.
thinking of like
A
tigers
fucking
and shit.
building.
I don't know. Just like
'cause
random
that happens
things.
a lot. Like
Like, what's the story on that? Was it like somebody was keeping them there, or
There's
they were
not
getting
a-
stuck
they
in
can't
there?
Find, they can't find the dude. No, they weren't.
People,
Someone
like-
was keeping him, but they
Okay,
can't find the
yeah.
dude because it was a warrant.
Yeah,
And they were like, all right, they think that he's in this building, but they just found the animals. But I didn't want to talk too much because I didn't have. It's like it's a story that's.
yeah. Why'd you want to know if it was like?
it looks good.
It could have been like a bad story of like just like animals were going in and then getting stuck and then dying.
How the fuck you use this elevator?
Yeah, they're like, well, they fly in the window, but they can't fly back out.
Every time it goes down, the cat just closes the door. Fuck you.
Somebody
It's
was
like a lot
keeping
of-
them there, and they were like not taking care of them.
It's
Yeah,
like
Yeah.
a lot of hoarders do that. It's like,
yeah.
Hoarders are
Hoarders
insane.
do that. Yeah.
So you watch that show?
I've seen
Yeah.
that show.
It's nasty.
Did you see the one with the rats?
She
They
like
had rats.
There's
they were
a lot.
keeping rats.
There
He loved rats.
was
Like
that
he
My
had
Strange
rats
Addiction or
inside his
Hoarders?
house. Like they had to, yeah.
My
I
Strange
don't
Addiction.
remember. No, I don't think so. But like they had to like punch the walls and get the rats out of the house because
Oh,
they were
that's gross.
all inside of the house.
There was this woman that would box up her shit and,
And
just
eat
keep
it.
in her room.
Oh, no, there was a girl who would just eat her poop. She would live off of it, and I'm like, what the fuck?
There was also one that
Bro,
pissed her bed.
infinite food source though.
Bro, yeah, like you eat the poop and then you poop it out and you eat the poop. It's
Woke.
like an endless cycle.
Yo, she's ready for
Just
World
hold
War
up, hold up.
III.
Human
She's
centipede,
she's
human
living in
centipede
2025.
yourself. Human centipede yourself.
Facts.
Sew a
You
hole,
never
like
have
a-
to eat again.
Sew a hose,
It
yeah,
just
from your
goes through.
butthole to your mouth. You just do that.
That's why human centipede should be a thing.
Yes, it makes sense when you
It's
think
actually
about
a
it.
documentary.
When you make
Cost
sense about it.
efficiency.
Cost efficiency. It makes
Fucking
sense.
God.
This is how we live past the apocalypse.
Yeah, dude. You just eat your own poop.
Eating ass,
It is the future.
It is.
Shit, we've been woke for like
future, dude.
weeks now.
It is the future.
Oh, dude, no wonder we're putting it in songs.
God damn.
Fuck you guys.
You offering?
The FBI raided Paul Manafort. Who's Paul Manafort? Yeah, I know because you guys don't know this.
Yeah, but I was like, that's a serious question. I mean,
He's the campaign manager for Donald Trump.
Ooh.
They raided his house with a warrant.
And they found
I got a
like
warrant for it.
they found like letters from Russia back to back for like years.
Did they? I didn't read that.
No, I'm asking you.
you sounded so.
I was like, oh my god.
This nigga Birkin brought the bomb. I was like,
You got that
Literally,
information.
Back to back. Damn.
back to back. Hey babe, I miss you.
Yeah, it's just it's just like Polaroids of like Putin's dick.
Oh shit.
He's
Gross.
smiling and
Right up there and shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Putin's nudes.
But hell yeah, they raided his fucking house.
What'd they find?
They're not gonna say.
They're running a say.
Kitty porn.
It's an active
Oh
search.
god, that's
Oh, it's an
horrible.
active. Yeah, that's
It's-
what the FBI always is like. It's under active investigation.
Yeah. But that's lit.
That's
that's
good.
fucking lit.
I mean, but
Yeah, I saw because they were like,
well,
oh,
yeah,
we
if he's
think
the
he's a
campaign
liar.
manager, he probably does have a lot of
It's
shit.
not about the Trump thing. It's literally because he probably did something illegal. That's what everyone knows he did. And then they'll use that to pressure him once they have him in custody to give up some of the goods for like a lighter sentence
Yeah.
or some shit.
No, I heard like everybody. There's like, oh, they did it because they feel like he lied or he's not going to give everything away.
It fell. Yeah,
That makes sense.
I hope so. We'll see what happens. I don't think he's gonna get indicted. I mean, I don't
Trump?
think. Yeah, with the Trump thing, it just feels like
Pence is gonna write him off. Pence is
Facts.
gonna
I
give him
think
the
Pence-
what is it? That thing that Gerald Ford did or
The pardon.
Nixon?
A
pardon?
Yeah, pardon. He's
Yeah.
gonna sign that shit real quick.
Oh yeah. I mean, shit, he's talking about fucking trying to pardon himself. So I mean,
Oh yeah, he's like, I
already,
can pardon
He's
myself.
already thinking about
I
it.
can pardon anybody who gets indicted and myself. I was
Yeah.
like, really?
did he say that?
Yeah,
He said something along. Don't quote me, but it was something along those lines. He's like, he said something about his own power to pardon people and himself.
He basically said like the president has like absolute right to pardon anyone. Like I mean anyone.
Real or not real?
I don't
Yeah.
think he can actually pardon himself.
And you,
though.
no, because it's
but
like
he
if
probably
you,
thinks that.
if you did that, it's like basically you just
probably
give
thinks
the
a lot of-
president
Infinite
I was saying, I
pardon
feel like-
power.
I feel like I've taken more.
Future is here.
It's just like ass eating.
I feel like I've taken more history and government classes than Trump knows, like stuff about.
Facts.
Yeah,
We got the best.
Like
We
he'll
got the
be
press.
like, Trump, what do you think about water? He was like, refresh me on that.
My kid drinks water. The best
The
water.
best water in America,
Listen, guys.
in the
listen.
country.
I work
Wrong.
Michigan still has dirty water.
That's a great hotel.
hotel.
It's a great hotel.
It's a great hotel. I stayed there.
I put my name on it.
One of my
believe
personal
that.
partners owns it.
I could really
Funny,
believe
dude.
that shit. Flint, Michigan. I love staying there. Great place. Great people.
Flip Michigan, yeah.
The
great
water.
people.
Yeah.
The water. It's all right.
Not so
They
good.
said something about I don't remember word for word, but like they're gonna take jobs from the milk people.
Oh
Like-
yeah, I do remember that.
Not the
I
milk
do remember
people.
that.
The literal people made out of milk. Yes, the milk.
The milk people.
He said something about like
The indigenous tribes
I
of
think
the
it was
Pacific.
letting
milk people.
immigrants like come in, refugees I think is like no, they're all bad and they're gonna take jobs from the milk people, and then there's gonna be
a literal thing
There's
that
gonna
he
be the
literally
electricity.
said
The electricity man is gonna lose his job, and then the plunger man is gonna lose his
plunger
job.
man.
The plunger man.
Get to the job.
The towel lady will no longer clean my balls. This is just not good.
God, dude. Fucking milk.
I love
people.
that, the milk people. Oh no, my phone's gonna die.
Nah,
But don't worry.
Is it just like a?
Hey, yeah.
Oh, did y'all see about the is it Charlotte stuff that just went on?
That's last.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then we'll get the deep
Trump
down.
attacked Mitch McConnell. That's the funniest thing. But before we go into that, California crops rot as immigration crackdown creates farm worker shortage. White people, where you at?
Yeah, who's filling in these jobs? I
White
thought y'all
people-
wanted these
White
jobs. What
people,
happened?
where you
I
at?
know. They're
I
taking-
I thought they just take care of themselves.
I thought we took your jobs. You're not gonna take them back. What's wrong?
I know, yeah.
What happened?
They're like, you took them. I don't. You can take them. I don't want them.
Yeah,
crops
you're
are
not gonna take them
literally
back.
Yeah.
We're giving them back to
They ain't
you.
even gotta plant them. They just gotta pick them up. They'll be like, ooh, a banana. Now, of course, I know bananas aren't trees.
Half the work's already done.
The work is done, but they still won't even do the work. Like the crops are just dying. There's just a picture of like a giant field. And just
The hardest part is done, bro. The hardest part,
facts. They don't want to do it,
bro. Like, what the fuck?
and now they actually want to offer good wages for those jobs. Fuck
Like,
you.
we're gonna pay you
dumb as
You should have
extra.
been paying good wages.
We're gonna pay you more than we paid those Hispanics,
Facts.
and
You're
half the work
still
is
not
done.
They're still not gonna do
They'll give them
it.
401ks. No
We'll give you
Mexican has a
401k.
401k.
for
Health insurance.
401. Is that a cleaning solution? That's 501. But
That's my pay for the day.
that's it really is 501. It's a great cleaning product. You should buy it in Walmart
Episode
now.
sponsored by.
Sponsored.
But yeah, Trump attacked Mitch McConnell on Twitter, which is like
Bro,
the
he's
dumbest
like
thing I
everyone
do.
on Twitter.
Really, especially on Twitter, bro. Like, go out and make a speech or something.
Okay, when it comes to Republicans, Mitch McConnell's the nigga. He's that dude. Like you don't who that boy? It's Mitch McConnell. Like he is the majority. He's like the smartest dude. He is the sneakiest dude, and he's the one that almost passed the worst bill ever.
Oh yes.
Like you gotta like never sleep on Mitch McConnell. So the fact that he called him out, it's like that's like really shooting yourself with the safety on. With the safety on. Like it's the dumbest. I don't know. It's like Barack Obama punching like Hillary Clinton or something. It just doesn't make sense. It just shows you how dumb he is. Like there's no.
He doesn't realize.
There's
I don't know,
no plan.
there've been a lot of things that show me how dumb
Like
he is.
there's it's over. Like there's no way you could say attacking McConnell. That's the way to go.
What did y'all say? He's like so dumb that he's like broke the scale and went back to the bottom.
No, he's
so dumb. He's woke.
He's so balls deep and dumb that I ran out of dick or something like that.
I ran out of dick.
Not that I have much to work with. Like I'm not trying to brag.
Y'all said he was so
Brennan
no. He
is-
was like I don't know. He was so dumb that he restarted back.
He
on the
restarted
scale.
the scale to genius or some shit.
Genius, yeah.
Stupid or evil.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's either stupid or evil.
Can someone enlighten me, like, what people could possibly see in, like, Trump?
And
Like,
Donald Trump.
Big dumb orange idiot.
Well, the thing is, I mean,
what they see
is good.
Let's say that for the deep zone. That's a really great question. Everyone's been asking.
Yeah, I have my opinion on that.
So there's a giant chicken behind the White House. Did y'all?
Bro, I love that.
that giant
Oh
chicken's
my
been
God.
trolling. There's
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a huge
giant Donald Trump
inflatable-
chicken.
Is it? Put it there. Can you hear me? Then need to scream. I'll come back.
You might. I think I hear. It was this dude who's been protesting, and he's been doing the chicken for a while. Excuse me. But like this time he left it in the White House in the public area, and like the news, like they would be talking because when there's correspondence, they're like usually in front of the White House or some shit like that, and like you could see the giant chicken, and they were like, what is that in the background? It'd be like, well, John, it appears to be a giant chicken, you know?
Just like Donald Trump.
And it was Donald Trump, and
shit.
it's calling him chicken because he hasn't started World War III. No, it's not. No, it's not.
no.
I would have believed that.
That'd be a terrible,
I don't
terrible
even, man.
Please don't.
Do
Don't
it, you
push
pussy.
Do it. Push the button.
Push the button.
Push
Boom
the
gang.
button, bitch.
Boom gang. No, he's
gang
a
no
chicken for not releasing his taxes.
Taxes, hell
How long has that been like a fucking thing, dude?
Since he became president.
yeah. For every president, even most politicians release their taxes.
Long before he was
all,
president.
They all have.
Yeah, there's never been one that's refused
He's
to.
the first
bro.
one
It's
to
like
not do it.
ridiculous.
He's the first one to not do it.
Wasn't somebody gonna subpoena them or subpoena them?
They
I feel
might.
like somebody was
They'll
gonna
try.
do it.
They'll try
Yeah.
to do it in the trial. We'll see.
What's
how
it?
that
What
goes.
was his like reasoning for that?
The subpoena?
For not releasing them.
Because he's an asshole?
Yeah, he's just like...
I don't know.
Because he doesn't want people to know where his money's really going.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, but what's this is like the reason he tells people. I
think he's just like, I don't need to.
It's obviously
he
like...
makes too much money.
Yeah.
It's too much money.
Oh, it's because he doesn't pay his taxes, that's why.
Yeah, probably.
I'm
He
pretty
probably
sure
does
that's why.
tax loops. Put your money in a 401k, boys. That's a legal lick. Okay, I think we covered everything, and it's time to talk about the fucking news. God damn. So the Charleston March was some fucking shit.
Let's get deep.
Ooh, holy shit.
Bro, the mayor, did you see the
The
mayor's
mayor
response?
was lit.
What did the mayor
Hell
say?
yeah.
So when I saw Donald Trump get up and then he said, I discourage hate. And I'm like, all right, bro, finally, you're doing
He
something
like
good
didn't
shit.
even like he kind
And
of like
then
blew past
he
it.
said, from both sides. And I said,
And you're like, why?
Oh, no.
I would have preferred you just not say anything at all.
One thing is
why?
like
You were doing so good. Like, if someone
Like,
just...
oh,
if,
no, baby, what
if
is
the
you doing?
electricity went out, bro, I would have been like, he did really good. I don't know what happened with the electricity, but that was really good. But then when he said from both sides, I'm like, what are you trying to say? Even, like, there was white nationalists were, like, appraising this. Like, his commentary.
Like, did you hear David Duke when he was just like, he's like, yeah, we're doing this to like uphold our promise to Donald Trump and all that stuff. Did you
Oh,
see that video?
boy.
That was like a video of him
Oh, boy.
admitting that.
I didn't see that.
Yeah.
Well,
That's a flying ant.
how do y'all feel about it? We can start about that. How do you feel about it, Robert?
I don't know, did you because he kind of really brushed over it. Like he only mentioned
He went back to it.
I don't know.
But that's because we all shitted on him.
Originally,
That's
he
mine.
like
That's
brushed
mine.
over. Like he just
Wasn't
meant
it like 3 days or something?
He didn't even mention specifics. I think he mentioned about the pilots. He was like, "I feel bad for their families and them." That was
He
it.
condemned racism.
But the one thing is, like, y'all notice, like, fucking black people can always hold a protest, and like, there's plenty of them that you don't hear about because it's a peaceful protest. Nothing happens. The one white protest that happens, fucking blows up, bro. Because the thing was,
Cars running over people.
yeah, the thing was, they came
dying.
there specifically to hurt people.
Facts.
Like, that's what the mayor straight up told them. He said, y'all came here specifically to hurt people. He said, we have one clear message for you. Go home. You're
love
not
that.
welcome here.
I love that.
We're here to be unified.
Yes, sir.
That makes you feel good.
Yes, sir. I
What
love
was
that
the
guy.
start of it? Because I don't even know what happened at first.
It's a statue. The white supremacists, and they're all gathering there. It's supposed to be like, they planned it. Like, it was like months in the planning of a giant rally of white supremacists, and they were, their thing was they were
Unite
coming
the
to,
right. Unite the right.
yeah, something like
So
that.
That was like that was
They were
their
coming there to
chance.
protest
That's-
the bringing down of the statue of, I believe it's Robert
Robert E. Lee.
Ulysses-
That's the lie
Lee.
that they said.
yeah,
So
they strictly, but they went there in like riot gear, helmets, shields, weapons. They went there strictly to hurt people.
the
honestly.
thing about that is that the statue was never coming down. So they had a few committees about taking it down, but like it became the general consensus that they were going to leave the statue up to remind everybody of the history that
like, I have
happened.
no issue with the statue. Like this,
Yeah.
I mean, if you're fighting for the statue because you believe in racism, that's an issue. But if the statue's there and it's just standing there for historical purposes, there's nothing
There's
wrong
no
with
reason
that. Honestly,
to tear it down or, you know.
it's just there for historical purposes. But if you're fighting to keep it up for like racist reasons, then that's bad.
like, don't fight for the wrong reasons.
Yeah, exactly.
you know?
Like, I don't mind it being there. I have no issue with it being there. I'm sure Coco had no issue with it being there. It's
Probably has,
or
like, at
anybody
least
here.
7 issues.
Don't let
Anybody
him talk for
here.
himself.
Wait. I think you should let people talk for themselves, bro. Well, I'm pretty sure
I'll
Robert
talk,
likes
I'll talk.
ass.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm pretty sure he likes dick in
that's
his
a
ass.
general
Everybody likes
accusation.
dick in his ass.
Everyone else
likes
general
dick in the ass,
assumption.
you know, it's like.
I had no issue with it being there. I mean, like,
I mean, if
there's
you have
no-
issue,
yeah.
do you have issue with it?
I
feel like you do.
I don't know. Like
You're-
It
Like-
wasn't there for like straight up like
I know
Confederacy.
it's not
yeah.
like it's not there to just be like, hey, black people like
Suck,
black
or anything
people
like
suck
that.
and white people are better.
It was just there for
but it's just,
historical
it's just
purposes.
something about. It's just like, does he really need a statue? I
There
feel
were,
like a plaque
isn't there
could be
multiple
fine.
statues there too of other people?
The question is, does he need a statue?
Yes. Does he? I'm saying, does he need a statue? Like a plaque is fine, just being like, this is who he is. This is what he did.
Do the rest of them need statues?
What he did was not right, but like historically, this is what happened. But I don't know. I just feel like a statue is like that's a bit much. You know what I mean? Like when did they build that statue?
I don't know.
That's an old
You know?
statue. But it's
Yeah.
it's not a simple statue because it's a horse statue, and the thing about horse statues is that here this is a statue. Like you just put a base and a plaque, and then you build
But
up.
then the
A
horse
horse
has, like,
statue
4 legs.
has 4 legs, so you have to balance it on 4.
Yeah.
It's not it's not simple shit. It's actually rather complex the way you have to balance the weight.
The work that was put into it was
It's very meticulous.
immense.
It's very good work for a statue.
I don't
I'm not
believe
gonna
it's
argue
built
about the statue
specifically
'cause-
for that reason, though.
I don't feel like there should be a statue either, but it's up, and I don't think you should tear down history.
Yeah.
Yeah, you definitely shouldn't try
Does
to
he
destroy
need a
history.
statue? I don't think he wasn't. I think he was. No, he was actually very smart. It was our side who was a drunk, and their general was very smart. He doesn't
Ulysses-
matter. I don't.
Ulysses,
Do we feel
right?
like it
Ulysses
should be
was a
torn
drunk.
down?
Yeah.
Like, do we feel like it should be
no one
torn
in the
down?
community like. It was a consensus that it's not going to be torn down, and this is through not just like white people, like African American consensus, the white consensus. It was like it's not going to be torn down for historical purposes. But then like they use this excuse because they're trying
Yeah.
to unite the right and they're trying to create a race war, which has been happening for a long time. I mean since goddamn Oklahoma bombing. I mean since the Knights of the
Talking about a race
Soldiers.
war?
This is goddamn forever.
I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure race war
wars
has
have
been up
going on
forever.
Race war has been
and they've been
I'm pretty
very
sure this has
active.
been this since the beginning of time, or a little bit after the beginning of time.
But they haven't been labeled as terrorists.
Oh, yeah.
Pisses me off.
Which,
Yes.
'cause there's
Pisses me
the
off.
They have
Oklahoma
mental
bombing
issues, guys.
was a
So
very
it's okay.
serious
So it's okay.
thing. Like it was a truck with 2,000 pounds of explosives that was loaded up, driven around. They were so stupid because he was going to drive it in the base, but the truck didn't fit in the garage, so he parked it in front of a fucking child's a nursery room, which has nothing to do with the government. Like, because the whole point, what they're arguing, the argument for the Oklahoma City bombing was that the government is against us because the government's trying to take our weapons, and this all happens because this was like back when the Waco shooting, the Waco burning, and then the shooting. That entire fiasco, the government knew. The government knew that these white nationalists, these white Nazis were stockpiling weapons, that they wanted to create a race war, that they were trying to find people, that they were spreading their ideas and agendas, but they never were labeled racist. Timothy McVeigh is literally just the scratch of the surface. They know about the entire network that went down when it comes to these kind of terrorist things. Mm-hmm. But the thing is that they never fucking labeled it as a terrorist attack. Which is just insane. Because if a fucking one Muslim it was bad, shoots up like, or just hits a person with a knife, it's a terrorist
There was
attack.
there was a guy who was like, I think Arabic descent or possibly Muslim, and he's a cop, and he killed a guy, and it was like,
And they were like,
he killed
first
the white guy,
Muslim
right? And it was a good kill. It was a good kill, wasn't it? I don't remember
Alright,
that.
I don't know about that.
I'm rather
white woman?
confused.
Yeah,
Are you
no,
talking about the
so-
white woman that shot?
No,
The Muslim cop.
no, there was a Muslim cop who made a kill, and it was a good kill. Yeah, at the end of the day, at first they started
The way
marking
you
him
say it,
base.
it's like
You
you
did
made
make
it
it
sound
sound
like he
weird.
no-scoped.
Yeah, the 360
Damn, that was a good kill, bro.
Damn, 10 out of 10.
no, it was a like it wasn't a bad
Did he
kill.
put it in his,
It was a
Cosmo
legal
pouch?
kill. Like he was in.
I'm sorry.
It's because the way you worded it is
I don't know what you
was
want to
a
call it.
kill.
Like, I mean, it was a justified.
it was
There
a
you go.
justified-
A justified killing.
like that
I'm
kill
not
made
killing,
me
but
mad.
like
that was a good kill.
that was a good kill, man. Nice one. No, but like, and immediately
he
when
did
they
way
hit
more
the
good
news,
than-
like the biggest thing was that he was like
A terrorist.
not a terrorist,
cop
but that he was of Arabic descent and shit like that.
Oh yeah, same.
That
thing
was the
with
first thing
yoga
that they
lady.
pushed. Yeah.
Same
Yeah.
thing with the yoga.
Yeah,
lady.
at the end of the day, it was like a good kill and shit like that. I was like, really?
But yeah, and
then the white lady who got killed, like,
Yeah.
not that long ago.
yeah,
I think
she
3 weeks ago.
like it was. Where was it?
She called that there was a rape going on. The dude walks up to her car, knocks the glass. She gets spooked, and he shoots her.
Yeah, but where was it? I don't remember.
I don't remember where.
But it was like in the same place where like plenty of black people had been killed, and finally that one white person was killed. Like at the local meeting, the public committee meeting, literally the next day it was like blown. Like they were like couldn't hold all the people. Like so many
Really?
white people showed up about like doing like police reform,
Yeah.
and the black people were like,
Okay.
It's
they were
been
like,
happening
yeah,
forever. Why is
they
it
were like,
now
yeah,
an
why are
issue?
y'all just showing up? But
Yeah.
but they're not trying to make it like that. They're trying to be like, let's all come together. This is still good.
Yeah, it's a problem. And
They're
it's
like, this is when finally people wake up.
It's
But
like the
it's
tipping
whatever,
point.
as long as something happens.
How do you feel, Jives? You haven't spoken about the subject. He doesn't feel anything. That's fine, bro.
He
We're all
has
dead
no
on the
emotions.
inside.
Same.
How about you,
I
Coco?
was just taking it all in.
That's fine. It's a lot to take in if you
Yeah, it
want
is
up
just
to
a
date.
lot. Like, did you see the video of the car?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
Oh my
That's heavy. It's like, damn, that happened. Like,
speaking to the
Oh,
microphone.
the
that
white
shit
girl?
Fucking no. When
It was a white
the
girl who
Charger-
died. Yeah, she died.
When the charger that ran to the crowd, and it's like,
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's intense. intense.
And again, it's like I just don't understand how you.
She
can
didn't
be
even get hit on the way in. She got hit on the way out, right?
She did.
Yeah.
I don't know exactly.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm
like,
pretty sure the people like at
there's,
first
there's a freeze frame where it's
she
like
was the
people
only one.
flying.
Yeah,
saw
she
that.
was the
That's
only
the
one.
issue.
I
Was
saw.
thrown in the air.
I saw the video of him just going through like a whole bunch.
Yeah.
Of people.
What it was is like I'm pretty sure she's the only one who died at first. I think 2 other people might have died later on in the hospital.
No.
But he came in and
Oh.
like hit like 2 or 3 people and he pinned a couple people.
Like, I think
And then
20
he
people
backed
were
up
injured,
like
something like that.
full speed and
He
he hit
did.
her on the way out. Backing
Oh, he
up.
did.
And she died on the scene.
Yeah.
Rest
Oh.
in peace.
One thing in the
God, rest
videos
in
is that
peace,
like
bro.
he was backing up, and you see one of the videos where like he sees him, and they run around the corner, and then you see him pop out, and I think somebody's foot like fell off the car. That's what it looked like.
Oh.
I'm like, that was so terrible.
Her last tweet, and it was if you're not outraged, you're not paying
Yeah.
attention.
Yeah.
Yeah. She like they were doing like interviews with all of her friends, and there was like she was scared that she was gonna die because these people are serious.
At the end of the day, it's like now that you think about it, the guy was a white supremacist, and he ended up killing a white girl.
person like them.
That's just like I just realized that kind of blows my mind. Like that.
Because they have this argument where it's not about white, it's about keeping. It's like we're not racist. We just need to
keeping
keep the
the
blood pure, and you only
pure.
keep it within white people. So the
Yeah, a
fact
lot
that
of them like
that she mixed with the others, she's no longer pure or some bullshit.
Yeah,
like that,
I don't know,
what
but a lot of them they're like people who raise a Confederate flag. They're always like, we fight for a Southern way of life.
Which
Like
is
that's
fucking
what
stupid.
they.
They say it's for states' rights and stuff, and I'm like,
Yeah.
no,
bullshit.
I don't. I
Like that's
don't
what they
believe
cover it up
that.
as. They're always like, we prefer a Southern way of life, a traditional way of life.
And it's like I don't understand how you can fly the Confederate flag or the Nazi flag and fly the American flag, which all 3 things contradict themselves. You cannot be a proud American and be a Nazi or a Confederate, I guess, sympathizer or whatever. You can't. Like there have been wars fought over it. World wars fought over
Literally,
it.
the
You know what I
American
mean?
flag and the Confederate flag are kind of opposites.
Yes,
they
there
fight
was a
each
war
other.
fought over
yeah,
They
there was a
fought-
war fought over the Nazi flag and the
Yeah.
American flag. I don't
Yeah.
understand how you can have that. I just doesn't.
all 3 of them, and consider yourself the most American
Yeah,
person here.
it's just like I can't try to understand
The
how it makes sense to them.
the mayor
just
there
can't do it.
did a great job.
He did. He did such a good job. I was so.
He
proud
was
of him.
powerful.
Yeah, he was not weak with his statements.
Oh yeah, straight up, like bro, that got me, bro. We straight up just we have one clear and simple message for you: go home. That
That's
one,
great.
I like that.
That was good.
No, it's good that somebody's
Straight and simple.
standing up and
So
saying
did the
something.
senator. He condemned it. Everyone condemned it except Trump.
Except for the
everybody.
Trump's like,
Bro, even
Trump
there's.
brushed over
there's-
it, bro.
you know
At first,
how-
that's the fucking part I
So this
hate.
is the other one where like they were all marching with the tiki torches. Even the tiki torches had a stronger statement than Donald
That's what I'm
Trump.
saying. No,
They're
like I
just
hated
mad.
how it was like his first statement was very just kind of like short and just like violence from both sides and all this stuff. And
No,
then
the very first thing was about the guys in the helicopters. Like 2 police died today. My prayers go out to their families and stuff.
I mean like about
That's the
like,
very
like
first thing
the
that he
violence.
said, though.
He didn't-
Him
Yeah.
being,
No,
like,
like-
him trying to
Yeah.
condemn things.
He's trying to say that he pushed that onto the side. Like,
Yeah, he
first,
waited to say that.
First,
shit.
it was the white officer's
The first thing
death.
he said was just the helicopter that crashed. He's like, I feel bad for them and their families.
Yeah.
Even Ivanka like tweeted before he did.
Oh yeah.
The fucking
Facts.
the first lady tweeted before the actual president
Not even the
about
first
it.
lady, the first
Facts.
daughter.
Or whoever. No, it was.
I'll bet you he wants.
it was
her to
actually
be the
Ivanka,
first
it was-
lady.
It was Melania.
You know he wants to fuck
Melania,
his daughter.
yeah.
What?
That's true, bro. He's the first. She's the first lady in his eyes.
That's a little.
But no, I was just like every time I see him speak, you can literally see him when he stops reading the teleprompter and goes and says his own thing.
Yeah.
Because he
And
keeps repeating the
because
same
but
thing over
but
and over.
like it's so shitty when it's like you see him like when he's like, oh, he's acting presidential and he's doing this, and it's like, no, he's reading something that someone wrote for him. That's not how
Literally,
he
the
feels.
last time I saw him make
You
a
know what I
statement, bro, like the paper was on his desk. He was
Yes.
literally like this the whole time. He was
And it's
like this.
It's like
Oh,
you
my
can't
eyes
come
are
out
too
and
off.
like have an opinion.
And then he looked off the camera for like 2 seconds. He repeated the same thing, and then just was like this.
yeah, it's just
I was
it,
like,
It's a really bad.
it
public
pisses me
speech.
off. How
Bro,
it's just like
the Obama baby, he had those ones that were like right there, the
He's
little
such a
clear
good
ones.
orator.
Yeah.
But he made great speeches.
yeah.
He talked to the people. Trump's like relaying a message, basically. He's like reading us a letter.
I'm
he's-
glad that
that's
he's
what it
relaying a message because he's fucking garbage. If he doesn't, then it gets very bad. It goes
That's
from
fine,
But it's like
it goes
like,
from
that's part of
it
being
goes
a president,
from
though,
being a
being able
president
to
to
send a message.
saying we're gonna send fire and fury. Like we don't
Yeah.
need that.
Yeah.
relax. And even North Korea was like, yeah, your president's not taking us serious, but we're just gonna ignore it because he's kind of dumb. Like they literally put out a statement afterwards, like he doesn't understand the seriousness of the situation, but it's okay. We understand. Like the North Koreans understood that our president shit.
Did you fall asleep?
I'm dozing a little.
This nigga Tyler knocked out.
I'm sorry, dude.
I look over at Tyler and I just see he's like.
I'm sorry. I know. I was listening.
You're fine, dude.
I was just.
My voice is soothing.
His voice is so soothing. So soothing.
Like
How do you feel about the First Amendment and how it's going?
I don't think it protects Nazis. So there was
Free speech, not hate speech.
Yeah, there was.
Literally,
Do y'all
that's
and I was tweeting about it. Do y'all remember Danny?
Which one?
White, skinny, Nazi.
Lakovic?
Yeah,
Oh, Danny.
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 Not Danny.
Yeah.
It kind of makes sense. So, like, I was watching the video of this 1945, some old video about anti-fascism and their propaganda and what they use. And it's like, oh, they're trying to make you feel like you're a part of a group. They're trying to make you feel like you're special. They're trying to make you feel like you matter. And they're going to have good opportunities for you, right? So, like, I was breaking down Danny's character.
Denny.
It doesn't matter. Fucking Nazi.
It's a name, bro. That kind of does matter.
That's his
If you're gonna
name.
call
That's
him
his
out like
persona.
His persona is Nazi. Because, dude, are
I'm
you
sorry,
kidding me?
bro. If
Hey,
you're Nazi, I
all
don't give a
day he
shit.
would fucking write Nazi symbols.
I'm
And I would
sorry.
just watch him draw Nazi symbols. I'm like, do you not remember what they did? And, like, I wouldn't tell him that, but because everyone has the right to believe in whatever the fuck they want to believe in. But, like, he would, like, throw his High Hitler shit, and he would always be arguing for Hitler. Like, Hitler raised the economy for Germany. Yeah, but that's because he kind of forced everyone to be a fucking farm worker or be in the military, you asshole.
He also killed
But,
like.
but I didn't know
Hitler
that.
sometimes though, just not because of what he did, but because he was a great politician. He knew how.
He was-
to
Yeah, he knew how
No,
to work the crowds.
No, how about
it's
you?
like-
How about you
it's
both fuck
scary,
yourselves
though,
real
but it's
quick?
like-
let me
it's
take you
scary
through. Let me
almost.
take you to history class. This is what happened. So you start off with these street speeches about Nazis and Hitler and what did they do? They started dividing all the groups up. They divided minorities up. Don't trust the Jewish because they're stealing your money. Don't trust the Catholics because they're a foreign power. Don't trust the Masons because they're a minority and they're secret. So they were what they really did. He was really good at screaming. Shout outs to him, bro. You know who was good at screaming? XXX Tentacion. But I'm not gonna vote for him as a president. But hey, bro, I can keep my dick in my pants. You know what I mean? Like, so what they did is they used force. They weren't politicians. They weren't politics. They weren't anything. What they did is they separated the minorities. They made the minorities weak because they didn't stay together. They didn't unite. So what happens then? They start attacking all the stores. They start closing down shops. They start killing off Catholics. They start killing all the teachers. They start arresting people. All the people who had the better idea that the Aryan race doesn't exist, they were all arrested, okay? So now there's no opposition. How can you be a great politician if you have no competition? They tore down posters. They killed the leaders. They arrested the people. Like, they took over the world. They took over the German world. Like, and That's what pisses me off when people say that he's a great politician. Oh, he raised the economics. Oh, what he did is he shut down all the stores, stole the money from everybody that wasn't a white Aryan, and put them to work as farmers. He promised them. He promised Germans. Oh, hey, right now you don't have a good job, but I'll get you a good job. What is a good job? A good job is 100 hours working in the farm to make more food because they're about to go to war. Let's say you had a small, a small shop where you made like tools and shit like that. What do you do now? Now you make bullets. Congratulations, you're a bullet maker, and now you get to go to war. Let's say you're everything else that's not white, you got robbed, stole, killed, or sent off to jail, and then that's it. Like, fuck you. Like, I'm sorry, and I know like you've been told that he's a great politician, and you've been told all these facts, and he created the Volkswagen, the car for the people. He created and it's totally fine because like
He's a great speech maker.
He's really good at
Linguist.
He's good at inciting the same thing of what Trump is inciting, which
I
is
say,
fury.
This sounds exactly like Trump, bro. It's like, I will bring your jobs back, I will bring the economy up, and I will make America great again.
Yeah, like that's
that
what
sounds
he's
almost
doing.
exactly like him.
That's fascism. So like,
Empty promises.
and it's a bunch of empty promises. And where was I going? I lost track. I lost my train of thought. Choo choo.
Tito, can you get me water?
No, I mean Denny. Like, oh,
Tito.
who are these people? All right, so answering Tyler's questions.
Thank you.
These poor white people, and I don't mean poor as in I feel bad for them. I'm like, they're literally poor. These poor fucks that have nothing to stop them from being rich, but they're just poor because they're just fucks. Trailer trash, stepsister, fucking ugly motherfuckers.
Well, the thing is, like, one thing I want to add about those people is that these are the same people who lost their jobs and they're complaining because a lot of them are union workers, and a lot of them, they're like, what can I say? They lost their jobs, but the reason they lost their jobs wasn't because we couldn't afford to pay them. It's because there was like such menial jobs. They were like low factory workers and stuff.
Yeah.
But since they were in a union, they said we're not going to work unless you're going to give us $40 to $50 an hour.
Yeah.
A lot of them fought for that. I'm like, you're not.
They
Trump's not bringing jobs back.
Yeah, those jobs are never coming. $40, not even.
Your problem is that you're not willing to work. Not that
if you're in a union, you get paid good money.
Hell yeah,
That's
bro.
not lie.
And you can't. It's hard to get fired when you're in a workers union.
Facts,
bro.
You can
I
literally
go on
protest
for
and not
hours
lose your
about
job.
unions.
You literally just like whenever their wages go down, they literally just stop working. If you're not in a union, that's ridiculous. They'll just bring in somebody else. If you're in a union, that's why you lost your job, because you're in a union. You can't understand the value of work.
I think it's important to be in a union. I think it's also it's once you hit the union. What
they're fighting for is not right though. They're fighting for getting paid $40 an hour for something that should be. I mean, I'm not saying their job isn't anything, but their jobs aren't worth $40 an hour. Honestly,
so Toyota has a company in Louisiana or Illinois, and there's. Toyota currently has like 45, or I don't remember. It's a car brand, right? They have 45 companies internationally, and of that, only 43 are in unions. So it's interesting that the one that is not a union is the one that's here in this southern states, and it's mostly done by it's mostly black workers.
Yeah.
Right. So they rallied together and they formed a union because they were getting paid bad. The conditions were becoming unsafe. People were dying on the plant. Right. So I think it's important to be in a union. But then there's also the line where, like, I had people from Venezuela or Argentina that the union workers were so
those
fucking
are different unions though.
Yeah,
Like,
no,
the
a union is
unions
a union.
No, the unions that lost their jobs, they didn't fight for workers' rights. They already had great working rights and great working conditions. The only thing they fought for, and the only thing they protested and did lockouts for, was for their wages. When they stopped getting paid $40, $50, $80 an hour, that's when they stopped working.
Yeah, so
these other unions are fighting for things that actually matter.
Yeah, that's where I'm leaning towards.
Yeah.
Where in Venezuela, what happened was a lot of the union workers wouldn't work because I don't have the right safety gloves. But they're not like when you cut meat and there's the metal. It's just like a glove or like safety glasses.
Glove, yeah.
So they wouldn't work all day until they got the shipment, but they would still get paid. They were very abusive of the system. So that's why it's important never to be like an extremist, because it's bads to both ends. I think it's always good to be a moderate, but deriving back from unions. Oh yeah, the workers, they're poor and Denny was a dude who
Denny's.
he wasn't very popular. I never saw him really speak to women in a flirtatious manner. Probably a virgin. Never got pussy. He was also kind of an outcast. Didn't really talk well with people. And I feel like he, if anybody, needed a place to belong. And I feel like that's what the Nazi Party gave him, because he's white. So you feel like he mattered. When you don't. Unless you do something with your life, you don't matter. You don't just matter just because your mom says you matter. Because once your mom dies, and that'd be a terrible thing, you don't matter anymore to nobody. Because that's when you really face the fact. Facing the facts now, hey, y'all matter to me, but to the rest of the world, I don't really matter, and that's okay. Because I don't care about them either. It's a 50-50 thing, right? So he really just needed somewhere to matter, and that's what the Nazi Party does, and that's what Trump is really doing. He's telling these poor, disenfranchised people that they matter, and they love it. They're gobbling it up, and don't listen. And we didn't talk about it, but it's don't listen to these liberals that are lying to you, trying to manipulate your mind with the fake news and shit like that.
I believe in you guys. They're not really the best people to believe in.
Yeah, no, they're just.
The problem with them is that they don't have diversity, and they don't know how to evolve. All they had was either a coal mine or a parts factory.
I think they're rather evolved, dude, because the Tiki Torch March It's a tiki torch.
Fucking lame.
It's
Like,
such
the
a lame
tiki-
thing.
tiki
They're not
torch,
cool
really?
enough to make real shit.
Yeah, I'm
so
saying,
like
dude.
the
Like,
Tiki
light
Torch
something on
March
fire
was
for
done by
real.
college students, right? There's that picture of the really famous picture of the college student, like he's like screaming, and then he made a statement, and it's like, hey, regardless of what this picture says, you know, I don't really want y'all to think that I'm a racist. First of all, be a real fucking racist. Don't be a half-ass racist, right? If you're a racist, dude,
Can't be
you know
racist,
what?
own it.
You better go all the way.
Fuck you, but at least stick with it. Like,
I'll have some respect for you if you stick with it.
like, there's respect. Like, okay, I'll respect you.
No, I probably won't respect you. I'm sorry.
I'll respect you in the
You know, I
sense that,
respect
like,
you.
okay, you're a threat now, and
You're a
you
real
must be
person.
eliminated.
You must
Like,
be
but like, if you're a pussy racist, that's like, you like someone said, bro, you were at a full-fledged KKK march, screaming, holding a torch, but you're not really a racist. Like, he got caught, and he's like, oh shit, I'm not a racist because people don't fuck with him, and he just wants to belong, right? So now that he's not belonging in the world of Twitter, he's like, oh no, wait, I'm not a racist. Please accept
too
me,
late.
please. No, fuck that, dude. You're a racist. Stick with your racist buddies. So like, the fact that it was at a college campus and it was a bunch of college students, and they probably a bunch of virgins that don't fit in nowhere, and the KKKs and the neo-Nazis telling them, hey, you're white, come with us, we fuck with
We
you.
got you.
You're important to us.
Did you see the video about that guy commenting about this? He was calling out
That's
the college
my
students.
fucking dude. I listen to Michael Rappaport every fucking week on his podcast, bro. He is the funniest dude. But play him, bro. That's my nigga. That's my nigga.
He was so fucking funny. He was like,
that
"You're a
giant
college
thing that
student
On a Friday
night,
night,
and you
You're not
know
out
you're
getting
not
pussy?
getting any pussy that night."
go get a tiki torch. Holden, you losers. I wish to one day be Michael Rappaport. Dude, he's so funny. I don't know why I like him so much. I
The
just-
podcast will grow.
his podcast is really good too.
Yeah, dude, that thing's huge.
Are y'all
What are we
okay?
talking about? What are y'all talking about?
There's like a bug or something that's like really
Dude,
big
it's
flying
pretty
up there.
thick. It's pretty
Bro, it's
thick.
so thick.
What are y'all talking?
He's
I
like,
don't
yeah,
see-
no,
Okay,
it's
just
dick.
wait for it to move.
I don't
like,
Sorry. You
It-
can't see it now.
it's in one of the gaps.
Now we just look crazy.
Oh my god!
Yeah, y'all
Y'all are
are
just
crazy.
y'all are
Annabelle
over here
changed me.
fantasizing over a bug.
Sorry.
They're like, damn, the house
All right.
thick.
It was thick, bro. I'm
It
sorry.
was pretty
If
thick.
It's thick.
Like,
Hey, Raymond's thick. It's thick.
If it's thick, it's
If
thick.
it's thick,
thick is thick,
thick
man.
is
I
I'm not
can't
gay,
deny
bro,
it.
but that's a lot of ass.
That's a lot of ass.
He ain't gay though.
White people aren't repressed. Anything else?
Ending on that.
I feel like the thing was you said they're not evolved, but I feel like I'm talking about middle America, the people who voted for Trump. Like they can't evolve their economies. Like the thing was they lost their jobs and they can't get more jobs. They can't. The thing was it was either factories or coal mines or
Yeah.
other types of mines or other type of factories.
Okay.
They like really held up the economy of that entire area. And when those factories close, they're the ones who voted for Trump. They wanted their jobs back.
They didn't know where to go.
But yeah, exactly. And they're the ones in unions too. They're the ones getting paid $40, $50 an hour
Yeah.
to do jobs that aren't worth that much. But because they're in a union,
I feel.
they're getting it.
I think there was only 75,000 coal jobs when Trump came in, which leaves a good 400 million voters left. So that is a very small percentage of the people. Who,
But I'm pretty sure that's the part of America. That's
the
what-
Rust Belt is the
those
part
are the
that
people
voted
that
for him.
that Trump was talking about. He's like, I'm gonna get you your jobs back.
Yeah. I'm not saying, but I'm saying like if we're talking numbers, he won by pretty much half of the United States, right?
Half.
Right, half, right?
It's
And
more
I
voting
forgot.
power.
I forgot how many votes he had. Like 100
Because
million.
I don't know about votes because he lost the popular.
He lost
vote.
popular vote, but he still like he
The
had a lot of
electoral
votes.
college is a little
Shout
bit
outs to electoral
shifty
college.
because of that. Because the thing about Republicans is that even if you have more Democrats in a state than Republicans, if there's enough Republicans in each of their fucking hobo ass little counties, there's like one
Hobo-ass little
Republican in that county. That entire county's vote gets Republican. That's the
Yeah,
thing.
and then there's also gerrymandering.
Yeah, exactly.
That is bullshit. Trump got about 63,000. Clinton got about 66,000
Votes?
votes.
Thousands?
Or million. Sorry, million.
I was about to say,
Billion.
the United States?
Can't read. Sorry.
The entire United
Million,
States.
excuse me.
Damn, dude, I'm a rather large part of the population now, am I? I was about to say, damn, we're an island now? I think Garland has like a good million
I don't
people in
fucking
it.
Yeah.
Excuse me, 63 million.
Yeah, so
66
like,
million.
it's a very,
It's
like,
like 66 people.
I feel like that's where a lot of his votes
At
come
least
from.
66 people.
A small
not
part
wrong.
of
Like
his
people who
votes.
don't understand why Trump won don't understand that that's just the way politics is built. Like Republicans are actually outnumbered and out. I would say outnumbered and like out.
Well, the only way to
They're
actually
just not out
win
area. That's the thing.
is
Like,
because Democrats aren't going to go and live in farms.
yeah, the thing is Democrats all live
Demo-
in one county, so
Demo-
it's like one Democratic vote.
Yeah, Democrats
Versus like
concentrate.
100,000 counties in Texas that are all Republican.
We almost won Texas.
Yeah, there's only
dude.
like
We
one
almost
or
We
two people
almost
in each
won
of those
Texas.
counties.
Pretty much, yeah.
Don't forget though, we almost won Texas.
Did you really?
Yeah,
We were like we were very close.
it was purple.
Yeah, it was purple. That was crazy. That's what people like.
That's-
people
that-
were shook
when I saw
by
that, I
that
was
for
like,
a
oh,
while.
shit,
People
what?
were shook by that.
Is
That
this
is
Texas?
crazy.
You think once the old people die off, like
Nah, because
I-
remember, there's those college kids
Yeah.
chanting.
Nah, but
I feel like most millennials are liberals though.
So like Trump
yeah.
is in the extreme, and we have to always remember that. Like the probability of that happening again, even though it happened, like
that's my water.
we're also
Oh,
getting a lot more
you can have
educated
it.
than that before.
You
We
can have
still
some if
have
you
a class that lives with us that is still the class that didn't get as much education as we did.
the baby boomers.
I don't know. I'm just saying, older people right now, a lot of them
The baby
didn't
boomers.
go to school, and a lot of them did drop out. We still have a lot, like a generation where a lot of people did drop out. Like right now, our generation is isn't it one of the highest educated classes generations?
Well, there's more people
Yeah, exactly. That
statistically.
too.
Like school was cheaper though
Yeah,
by a lot. Like it could be one of those guys because I mean it's like there's more people now than there was before. That means like there's more money now than there was before, but there's also more people working, so there's more money because there's more people. Do you know what I mean? But like I don't think it's an education thing. Like I really think like I don't because it's just common sense, and like you still go against your common sense, and you said I really believe in Trump and what he's saying.
But then again, I mean, our common sense isn't like the same to other people, you know, because they could have been raised differently, different
they could have been
factors,
told different things.
kind of brainwashed. Who knows? Maybe we're brainwashed.
or they
Maybe
live in
we're
that
the fuck
town that
ups.
the
I'm
only
just
jobs
kidding.
were
I don't know if it's
factories.
necessarily
I'm just
brainwash. It's just
I
like the
don't
way
Maybe
you're
Trump is
raised.
woke.
Well, like it got to the
fucked up.
point where they can't accept the truth, and they call all media fake. Like,
Yeah,
you
now
see what I'm
that's
saying?
that's an
That is-
extent.
That's
yeah.
not common
Extreme.
sense. That's them choosing to be ignorant because they know it doesn't benefit them for the news to be right. Like, I'm not always one to like, hey, the news said something, time to dick write it. Like the
Like,
whole
you
Trump
can't run
Russia
straight
thing.
up like that.
I don't think it should be boosted, but it's good reality TV, and niggas love it. So they're gonna boost it, and I don't really even think he's gonna get impeached, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna stay for a good while.
I
Right.
mean, he's either gonna quit or I don't think he's gonna finish. Honestly,
I think he's
Don't feel
losing
like
his
finishes
mind. Honestly, like we really think he has dementia, right? Is that a consensus? I said we. Y'all don't know. I feel like he has dementia.
I don't know if I just feel like he lives in his own little world.
Yeah,
But like not it's I don't know. I don't think that he has dementia, but I just feel like he's grown up his whole life of people just telling him of just surrounded by yes men.
He's a
Yeah.
puppet.
small loan
He's
of
literally
$1
a
million.
puppet.
Yeah.
I don't think he's just fit to be in the position that he is. Like just
literally, physically, and mentally.
Yeah. I don't know, bro.
those britches.
Hey,
I mean, he does
Obama
kinda-
was hitting them fucking 3-pointers.
Yeah. Remember those pictures that came out? And Obama was like ripped when he went to the beach, like at the beginning of his presidency. That nigga was ripped.
Trump be hitting them 3-layer cakes.
Trump
That's
kind
the only-
of thick.
That's the only
Get the
3.
triple scoops.
The triple scoop on his ice cream, bro.
Yeah.
Chocolate cake. You remember that
It's
interview?
triple layers.
God damn, dude.
I also feel like Democrats didn't have a good message.
Yeah,
Uh,
like Trump, he had a very like. I feel like if somebody's like, "I'm gonna get you your jobs back," that's
No,
just
like-
that's such a uniting.
Make America Great Again is a fucking good catchphrase.
Yeah, it really is.
Holy shit.
It really
It's
is.
short.
But that's also like
And it gets
the
to the
idea
point.
that America's bad.
Yeah, that's kind of how you rally. Like, it's a
Well,
good way
that's
to
how
rally
you
people.
rally people up.
Yeah, you make people feel like shit, and they're like,
Yeah.
"You'll make me feel
Like,
better."
y'all
And
just
they
do
need,
you
they
know
need
the
someone to
Democratic-
follow.
I'm gonna fix you guys.
Okay, do you
Yeah.
know the Democratic rally scream cry?
Wasn't like I'm with her or something.
Oh
like that.
yeah.
No, I'm talking about now.
Oh, I don't know. What
It's
it's
better jobs, better future, better economy.
it's too factual.
It
You know
sounds
what I
like
mean?
Papa John's, like, you know, better pizza,
Right.
better dough,
greens.
better
Papa
greens, Papa John's. It's literally like a better tomorrow,
That sounds
better
better to
jobs,
me, though.
better opportunity. Like,
That
bro,
sounds
what
better
the
than me.
fuck?
I'd be in that party personally.
Yes, but we
Well,
are the educated
The ideal
ones.
is good, but
Yeah.
we're just talking about the catchphrase. What it
Like,
means
you're trying
to
to
be a
catch a lot of
Republican.
people though. Yeah, like in the marketing standpoint and like
It's
stuff
bad.
like that. Yeah.
And to you, what does it mean to be democratic?
To
See,
be-
there was a pause. What does it mean to be Republican? We want to make America great again because it sucks. End of fucking story. Right? To be democratic means, wait, do we support pro-life or pro-choice? Do we want more jobs, less jobs? Should we support more? Like, it's complex.
At the end of the day, it's like everybody wants to make
Democrats, at the end of the day, they want to make things better for everybody as a whole. Like, Republicans, they're kind of trying to make things better. They're trying to move everybody into the Republican class, and they're trying to make everybody believe in... They're trying to push only Republican ideals, while Democrats are like, yeah, you can have those ideals, and we're going to support you, but we're also going to support everybody's ideals. They want everybody to grow.
But what are these ideals?
Republicans, anybody's ideals. Anything you want.
Even
They want you
Nazi
to have the
ideals?
yeah, if that's what you want to do.
We can't do that.
I think Democratic.
I kind of see where he's going.
I see where he's going, where the libertarian stance, but that's libertarian.
Yeah.
That's not a Democrat.
That the fact that like the democratic ideal is the ideals of the people.
Because pro-choice and pro-life, Democrats are supposed to, right? I think we should be open to like
either,
letting
right?
people who are Democratic
Yeah.
but happen to be pro-life. I think they should still be able to run in the Democratic Party. But as of now, no, people don't fuck with that, right? And I can understand the women's side of things, right? But like, it's like. I think you're really just confusing
At the end of
libertarians.
the day, I just want everything to be better for everybody.
Yeah, definitely.
I think that's like away from that.
And that's what Republicans
just Democrats,
believe.
yeah,
They think Trump is going to make everything good for everybody.
but really, he's just making everything good for Republicans.
Not
Really
even.
rich people.
Yeah, well, not even.
Republicans.
Yeah, right now, that's what he said he was gonna do.
Yeah.
He said he's gonna make things good for everybody, but Republicans just said that as they assume that's themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the whole Reaganomics. Like that's kind of his idea of the economy. It's like rich people give them more money, and then it'll funnel to the poor people. It's
Well,
like,
that's not
how
that's
that-
not what
It'll
Trump's
just
like
magically
ideal was
funnel.
though. He didn't
But I mean,
push that.
but he's pushing. Is he not pushing all the like tax cuts for?
He's not a Republican.
He's not a Republican. He's a rich guy though. But so
He's just in his own fucking ballpark.
yes,
he really is.
He's a Trump, and he's a rich guy.
The tax cuts are
He's
because
a 1%er. That's the
He's a
part he's
1%er.
in.
He's a
That's what I would call
fucking
him.
1%er, dude. God
yeah,
damn.
because he has different non-Republican ideals.
But that's not what his thing was. He was just like originally pushing like helping the economy, and like he didn't push like Reagan was straight up about it that he's going to give tax cuts to everybody, and this is what he plans on doing. Trump was not like that from the beginning.
He confused
He's-
life
he's-
insurance
oh
with
yeah.
health care.
he doesn't fucking know he's
Wait, it's
but
not
he's
the
like
same
a he's
Wait a minute.
What? Hold on.
He's just a people
Life
pleaser.
insurance and healthcare? You know that Gerber commercial where you put 12 cents a day?
Yeah.
And
It's like
he
a
thought
penny a
that was
day.
like, he confused
Health
that for
insurance.
life insurance and health insurance. He's like, don't you just put the 12 cents a day? It's
Like,
not complex. Come on.
It's just
Hashtag
12 cents a
Gerber.
day,
I
guys.
could
Come on
feed
now.
someone for 10 cents a day.
Damn, that sounds like a life.
No, I just feel like he's like
Everybody
he
could
just
live off of
puts
10 cents then.
Facts. That'd be a terrible. You got a dime? Oh, I'm good.
You got a
Bro,
dime, bro.
I'm good for today.
What is her fucking name?
Got
The
you
girl
a
from
dime,
Dallas, the
please.
really Republican.
Tommy Lauren.
Yeah, Tommy
Tommy
Lauren, bro.
Lawrence.
She's from Dallas?
Yeah,
Yeah,
she's
she's
from
from
Dallas, bro.
Oh,
One of her
no.
arguments was just stop being poor.
She's
Like,
from Dallas?
Yeah.
Her argument was like stop being
Like,
poor.
it just- yeah.
She was that close.
Bro,
Yeah.
I can't pop off in Dallas no more. They'd be like, "Hey, you heard that cool ass rapper? The same one that where Tommy Lawrence from?" No.
My girlfriend
Stop
said that
it.
like if she saw Tommy Lauren in the streets, she was trying to spit on her and stick her.
Oh
Damn.
shit,
That's rough.
that's savage.
That's savage.
And that's savage. Oh,
Savage.
oh.
French.
French
Oh,
bread
oui,
sticks and
oui.
savage.
La baguette.
La baguette.
Our credibility just.
Just fucking
We
gone.
lost our
Gone.
credibility a long time ago.
We were like
never had credibility.
It was just.
Savage.
Yes,
We
we
lost our French audience right
I
there.
mean, politics.
There goes
no
my
more
French
French
listeners.
listeners.
There goes
Sorry,
French.
guys.
I keep wanting to grab your water. Someone
We
hand
do
me a
love
water.
France, though.
Hey, can
Hey,
you pass
can you-
Antonio water, please?
Yeah, I mean, people are gonna argue about politics all day.
Yeah.
But what I really liked is that video and how relevant it was. Like, I saw that video where like people were talking about, oh, better jobs for you, and you're gonna do everything, and I just heard the same rhetoric, and like it's low key spreading across the world, because that's what happened in Brexit, in England. What they were doing is like, we're gonna make a better Britain, and people would ask how, and she'd be like,
You'll find out next time on Brexit. Like,
Stay tuned for more.
someone
Stay tuned.
asked her, "What's a Brexit?" So, like, the currency right now is I don't remember what, a pound, right? And they want to switch
Yeah,
it to Brexit. So someone asked her, because it's law now, they're gonna have Brexit. So someone just asked, "Hey, what's a Brexit?" And then she's like, "A Brexit is a Brexit." And then everyone was like, Bitch, what?
Wait.
Bitch, what?
And so yeah, it's spreading across the world.
What do you think about Bitcoin? You do you know about
I know
Bitcoin?
what Bitcoin
There's
is.
Bitcoins. There's a new one coming up right now.
What is Bitcoin? Like, honestly, I don't
Okay,
really know
so
what
it's
Bitcoin
like
is.
basically going paperless with money.
Speak it to Mike. Talk
Oh,
about
sorry.
Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know that much.
I mean, I
What do
can
you think
explain
about
Bitcoin.
yeah,
what is
Bitcoin
Bitcoin?
is like
You literally go mining in computers.
Well, no, that's part of Bitcoin. The thing about Bitcoin is that the reason like a lot of people don't like any other currency is because there's a bank that backs it, the American Bank or the Federal Bank of it's the Federal Bank of America that does U.S. dollars. There's other banks that control other currencies. The thing about Bitcoin is that what you call Bitcoin mining is basically like the thing about Bitcoins is when you use a Bitcoin, it doesn't go through a bank. It goes through every single person who's Bitcoin mining. Basically, like it's your Bitcoin and you give it to somebody else. And the Bitcoin mining, the miners, what they're actually doing is verifying that they're like, yeah, that was actually his. Yeah, he's actually getting it.
But
'Cause
like,
it's
what
all
is,
being-
like, what is a Bitcoin though?
It's
a
basically
currency.
It's
currency.
a digital currency.
It's a digital currency.
Yeah.
The nice thing about that is that there's like the thing about the Federal Reserve of America, the Federal Bank of America. Trump can go in there and be like, no, there's only this much money in here, or he can be like, no, these dollars are only worth this much. You can't do that with Bitcoins.
Yeah, because Bitcoin's kind of like, since it's on the internet, it's
And
like
you can't fake it.
yeah,
either.
you can't fake it. Everything's traceable, basically.
Everything's traceable and everything's untraceable.
Yeah.
Everything's verifiable and unverifiable. Basically,
It's like quantum physics.
yeah, it's weird.
Let's get into
Like
quantum.
nobody can
physics.
steal your
That's
money.
why you buy stuff from the black market with Bitcoin.
Yeah, nobody can steal
Yeah.
your money. That's the thing. Then your money will for sure go to that whoever you're sending it to.
I know like .0085 is like $1,000, $2,000. Like it's a lot.
It changes. It's definitely going up and down right now. Like
Yeah.
the Bitcoin is so big right now that like you know how you check gold on Google
Yeah.
or the US dollar, Bitcoin's on there now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can see it like every day. And the thing about Bitcoin, and then the miners, when they're mining, they're basically doing those verifications. Like when you buy something, the miners themselves are in there doing, yep, check that was his, it's going to that person. And because of that, it's really secure. And also the miners, that's how they get paid in Bitcoins basically.
Yeah.
How much do you think a Bitcoin is worth?
It's
I
over
don't know, like
2,000 right now.
2, 3, 4.
27.
Well, I just saw that like
one Bitcoin.
One Bitcoin.
Oh hell no, dude!
What's
I
one
said
Bitcoin?
.000, guys. 60 grand?
Nah.
Not as much.
$1 million.
Yeah, not even close.
It's like
Uh,
2.7
It's way
right
less.
there.
It's way less.
I think it's like
30.
six grand.
I can't even.
I think
guess.
they're 2,700, right?
Nope, 4,400.
Yeah, that's
Damn.
See, look at the graphs.
Okay,
Look
so,
at the graphs.
so you can
Wait,
get,
wait,
so you
wait.
can give
Wait.
like
Look at the
like
graphs.
percentage of a Bitcoin.
No,
yeah, you can own a percentage
Yeah,
of
yeah, yeah.
Bitcoin.
You want, yeah,
Like
you
when
want,
you buy stuff, it's not one Bitcoin. It's like
because
much, much
one
Bitcoin. Oh,
Bitcoin's
one
just so
Bitcoin.
much. It's like I want to get a McDouble. Here's a Bitcoin. Now give me my
That's
change.
what happened to one guy, bro. He spent months mining, and he finally got like one Bitcoin or something. And the day that he got it, he used it to buy a pizza from Papa John's. And the next day, it was like $27. And the next day, the Bitcoin hit like $4,000 or something like that. So he literally bought a pizza for $4,000.
God damn, dude.
That's the one thing that sucks about Bitcoin.
Yeah,
If you're
'cause you never know.
mining Bitcoin. But that's also a good reason to invest.
Okay, so this is a graph on how.
I wouldn't
how much-
invest
That's
in
how
Take-
Bitcoin.
fluctuating.
take a screenshot.
It is growing a lot.
They say that
Take a screenshot, send it
if
to
you
me.
invested like $100 in Bitcoin like years ago, you'd be like a billionaire by now,
Big graph.
Yeah.
Gold versus Bitcoin.
or a millionaire.
Oh, gold versus
See how much it rose in between a couple.
Yeah, well, the thing
months.
is, Bitcoin is new and it's risen so much. Gold is raised steadily.
Bitcoin's like
Bitcoin
totally
goes
like
up and
pretty
down,
new.
but it goes up by
Pretty
a
new.
lot.
Yeah.
You can't really compare them.
That's why.
Yeah, my uncle talks to me about this kind of
There's
stuff.
a
How
new
like
one.
the world
There's
is
a new
shit,
one. I forget
and
what
like
it's
there's
called.
nowhere you can go. It's just terrible everywhere. Like the things happening in Europe and stuff, like in France especially.
Yeah, fascism is on the rise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's freaking crazy.
France, though, they won. The fascists didn't win.
Yeah.
Nice.
Macron won.
Oh, Marcone. Yeah,
Macron.
that guy's. I don't know. What did they say? Is Marcone good? Or he's okay?
Hey, bro, it depends on. It
He's
depends
just
on who
not
you are.
bad.
He's not
Depends
bad.
on who you
This
are.
is
Who
not
you
bad.
are, honestly.
He is not bad. Good God. Hello.
Is
I
it
actually
good,
like
though?
how quiet Garland is compared to everywhere else.
Yeah.
If you really think
I
about
think
it.
it's because Garland's just so
For my
boring. Like
girlfriend,
Zombieland, it's
remember-
like
Yeah,
you may
my
think this
girlfriend
place
brought
is
that up.
trashed, but it's actually just Garland, Texas.
It's just Garland, Texas. And then she was like, how do that many people even know about Garland? Like, y'all know King of the Hill is based on Garland.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, seriously?
It's Arland.
No,
Yeah.
I thought it was Carlin.
I never watched.
No, it's
I never
Arlen.
watched King of
It's
the
Oh,
called
okay.
Arland in the show.
Okay.
But in real life, it's actually based on Garland.
I saw it.
I never watched.
Yeah, I never really watched
Boomtown.
King of the Hill.
Oh shit! There's just a bottle that flies through.
I remember watching it. I remember like the most thing you ever saw on King of the Hill was in there standing in the alley drinking beer.
Yeah.
That's like the majority
They're
of the
just
episode.
talking.
I didn't like it, but I just watched it.
You watched it?
It was,
What do you
It was
mean?
okay.
What's a
Like
JPEG?
it,
I
but
just
you
watched it. Hey man,
sells
I didn't
cocaine
like
and
That's So
cocaine
Raven. I just
accessories.
watched it.
Yeah.
Bro, what? I didn't even, like...
I don't know.
Why'd you have to look at
I just
Brandon?
wanted to attack Brandon for like no goddamn reason, and I just said, "All right, I got to think of something black."
What did you say?
You could have sent Corey in the House, the best
Oh,
anime.
Corey in the House. I like Corey in the
Corey in the
House.
House was
Yeah, what's wrong with Corey in the House?
Okay.
Did you say best anime?
No, I was just saying you were trying to think of something black.
No.
the best anime.
The
dude.
best anime, bro.
It's because like it's not that I didn't like That's So Raven. It's just that it was always on at 10. Like I couldn't watch anything else. It was That's So Raven or Sister Sister, and it's like it's not great at night comedy. Like I would much rather watch.
Like right after school or something.
Yeah. That's fine,
Yeah.
but not, I needed like something.
I remember watching Family
So,
Guy, like at like 10
Yeah,
or something. Oh, Adult Swim.
I didn't have
When
that.
did Toonami
I never watched
start?
Adult Swim.
At what time did it start?
In the
It
background.
got
used to
weird.
watch.
Like
Yeah.
after 11, it's just what the fuck.
Yeah, I was
After
just like,
11.
I was like, I don't like this. This is weird.
Only
You
Robot
seen
Chicken.
Robot
was
Chicken?
good.
Robot Chicken's pretty crazy.
Literally, like, I would like, I probably watched a few Adult Swim shows, and I was
I
like,
never liked any of them.
and I was just like, I
personally.
don't really vibe with this. So like every
Yeah.
time I like come on TV,
And
it's
now
just-
Like, everybody
And
wants
now
to watch it
people
because it
have
was so
Rick and
bad.
Morty.
Now it's Rick and Morty, baby.
I know,
Yeah.
dude. Like Rick, Jesus
Kids are
Christ.
spoiled nowadays. They get the best shit.
That was some
I
wicked-
swear.
Like
Yeah,
Rick and
'cause-
Morty is just good. It's just a good show.
fucking
It's a good
good
show
ass
because
show.
before it was just like it was Loiter Squad. No, it was the food. It was the
I do
food
know.
that
Yeah.
talked.
Hunger Force.
Then there was
Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
the hard metal rock guys that would like
Metallica?
no.
I don't know about
What
that.
was
No,
that? That
Don't ask me, dude.
Superstar
Yeah, I
fighting
forgot.
show. It was like clay figures.
Yeah. I think so. The World
forgot.
Oh,
WWE show.
Celebrity Deathmatch.
Celebrity
Yeah.
Deathmatch.
Yeah.
Celebrity Deathmatch.
I played that game
But
on the
that best show
PS2.
ever was that one, Megas XLR. Did y'all watch that one?
I don't know.
What? None of y'all watched that? It was like a
Megas?
giant
What?
robot with like, and he found the giant robot in a junkyard, and he put a car on it, and he like drove the car and like controlled the robot. None of y'all watch that show?
What
No.
the hell?
I have
It
no
was
idea
called
what you're
Megas
talking
XLR.
There was
It's
that
weird.
one with the crazy dude that
I
looked
look like Guy Fieri. The guy looked like Guy Fieri.
What the fuck?
What's going
Damn,
on?
y'all
Yeah,
never
we-
watched
we
that
watched
show?
that. No.
was the best
Dude, Adult
show
Swim was the
ever.
weirdest shit though.
Yeah,
like,
it's just weird.
I don't know if it was on
Like Adult Swim,
I
it was
think
just
was.
like
I'm
I'm just gonna be
sure it
weird
was.
just to be weird. Like that's pretty much what Adult
That
Swim
show
is.
was-
That's
like,
what
I'm
I-
like,
that's what I felt.
why
like
do
it was.
adults like this? And I'm an adult. It's like, it's still weird. I
Yeah.
don't think you just
Like,
have to
as
be
an adult,
weird
I'm
to
like,
like
I don't
it.
really like it that much.
That's cool if you're weird though. Shout out
If
to you.
I mess with my mic arm, do you hear it? Like when I do stuff like this?
Yeah, that's
A
what
little
I'm saying.
bit.
You do? Okay, then I'll
Yeah.
stop.
Yeah, I hear that.
How do you make it sound like? Remember, you're like.
Oh, yeah,
wait.
from the
You
first
do like
one?
this?
Yeah,
How did that
yeah.
work?
Press the button over.
I have,
Oh,
I,
you
have,
have a
I have
button?
a button that is the rage button.
Do
That's
it.
really funny.
It's because I have headphones on.
Rage button.
Warning headphone users.
Wait, what does it do?
It just like blows.
Raymond's gay.
It blows it out.
Yeah,
Cocaine
it does.
for my breakfast.
Cocaine for my breakfast. Hold that pistol
Ambidextrous.
ambidextrous.
Oh wait, no. Okay, no.
Oh, you don't have it set up?
No, I don't have it set up.
Oh.
I have to turn it up. I don't want to.
Y'all want to go to the deep
Bro,
zone?
it used to be like
I think-
Raymond.
Yeah, let's go on break real quick.
Let's go on break.
On break?
We've been in the deep zone.
Yeah, we did
Oh, wait,
deep
whoa,
dive.
what the fuck?
Oh, I
We're
don't know
supposed to
about that.
announce it.
I did. I was like, let's
Yeah.
get deep.
Yeah,
I said it randomly some other time,
you
but
were
no one
you were
said
asleep,
it.
Tyler.
You were asleep.
Oh, yeah.
You
I didn't
were-
fall asleep. I was just dozing a
I
little.
was like, let's get deep.
So you come.
And then we got
I've been tired a little. Huh?
All right, break.
and
All right, break, guys. Today we've been sponsored by neo Nazis. Are you alone, virgin, not a job? We got you. Come work with us.
We got you.
Don't
You're
forget
gonna
to drink
spend
Lost Gold.
long days. We need job requirements. We're gonna need you to be able to dig holes and staple 2 pieces of wood together, and be able to manage fire.
Wait, I thought he was talking about us leaving.
Like I don't fuck with this dude. All right,
We don't fuck with our own sponsors.
we don't fuck with this sponsor.
Fuck
Peace.
the sponsors.
And then the beginning of the end of the Fresh Out the Oven podcast.
Oh shit! This is
Okay.
where we all die.
Okay.
This is why we're.
Oh, wait. Do an
I'm
outro. Do an
heated.
outro for.
Hold up. Time out.
Keep going, bro. I'm gonna fix
Okay. This is the heated discussion. I'm gonna get my own mic for this. This is the heated discussion that we were having while we were walking through Tom Thumb picking up hamburgers. Okay. Raymond has always
Hey, we need the good audio, man. That's for good audio.
just deep throat the whole thing. But we said he said he's always want to take me to Easy Sliders.
Yep.
And at Easy Sliders, they have a
you
slider,
taking
which is an ahi tuna slider, right?
Cultural appropriation.
So it's like an ahi tuna steak, right?
Uh-huh.
So it's just a piece of ahi tuna.
Yeah.
Is that a hamburger or a sandwich?
It's
Bro, you
classified as the
you
ahi
came in
tuna
here
slider.
taking me a fiery ass conversation.
Is
This
it
is
a
important,
hamburger
Robert. This is
or is it a sandwich?
Antonio.
Yeah, but
Don't
it's a
try to
sandwich.
think what's a burger, what's a
Technically-
sandwich. From your
It's the
heart,
meaning of
from
life.
your heart. Don't even give
Don't
me a
forget about the
technically. In your
paninis.
heart, is it shut?
Wait,
It's
stop,
sandwich.
stop,
Shut up with
stop,
your-
stop. We need to really dissect the anatomy of this
Bro, I looked up
contraption.
definitions. I looked
that-
up
what's the definition of
This is how,
hamburger?
like, legit
No,
we
fucking
thought.
definition.
No, but
I
you
need to
get-
know.
what? See, yeah,
I need to know
definitions suck.
definitions, bro. Anyone can misconstrue the definition.
Thank you. Like Raymond.
Okay,
let
so
me know.
like, all right, the buns are what kind of bread?
Like slider bread, so mini hamburger buns.
Okay, mini hamburger buns.
But do you call
Alright.
sliders with beef? Do you call them hamburgers?
You call them sliders.
Yeah, you call
because
them
they're
No,
small.
sliders.
No, you call them sliders because
You call them sliders because they're small.
Because
They're
they're
small burgers.
But they're technically burgers. They're technically slider.
So do
burgers.
you call a slider with beef a hamburger?
I would probably call it
Yeah,
a hamburger.
they're
I
small
don't know why
burgers.
they don't call it beef burger. What the fuck?
That was
That's
his
what
argument.
I think slider's a sandwich. I think slider's a sandwich.
No.
Is the slider
No,
specifically
no.
beef every
Now
time?
That's on some other.
We had
bullshit.
chicken sliders. I had chicken sliders. I had chicken sliders the other day.
Ignored.
Yeah, you're ignored.
Shit.
You're ignored.
So like, we have the bun,
Yep.
and then we have a tuna.
A tuna steak, right? So
What's
imagine
a tuna steak?
Imagine a beef steak,
Just a-
but tuna. So it's
yeah.
basically just like a thin, just a hunk of.
What is this?
fish.
Okay, now
So,
I need
have you had
definitely
the
need the
filet-o-fish?
I need the
Have you had
definition
the
of a
filet-o-fish?
steak.
No, but you said it's
I
not.
need
it's,
the
it's-
definition of a steak.
How?
A steak is not a fucking fish.
I think a steak
A
cut.
steak
A
is a
steak
cut of meat.
is like a thick cut of meat.
A steak is a thick cut of meat.
Yeah.
Okay.
When this
We're not
hasn't
talking
been
about
ground
steak.
up.
There is no fish with the same kind of thick cut of a fucking cow.
No, because it's a
A cow weighs
It's a
400
slice of a
pounds.
steak.
It has
A
6
fish.
elements.
Hey,
I mean, slice of a
formed-
fish.
Ugh, I got
It's
saliva all
formed-
over my face.
It's formed together to be like a patty.
That's a
Think about it
hamburger.
like
That,
that.
a patty is
Hold
not
on,
a steak.
time out.
I fought
Yeah.
when
No,
we were in
hold on.
Austin,
Wait a
bro.
minute.
I
Hold on.
literally fought. Me and my dad fought with the bartender because we ordered a steak burger and he gave me a patty, the meat like the fucking meat where it's
It was
just
ground beef?
put together and they called it a steak.
Hold
and
on,
I said,
hold
bitch,
on.
get the fuck out of here because that burger. Cost
Wait, you
me
said burger.
$14. You says a steak burger. This is not steak. This is a steak. Bro, where are you from? From Dallas? A steak is a thick, juicy piece of meat.
That hasn't been ground up. It hasn't
Wait,
been
hold on.
ground up and put back
So
together.
it was ground up, but it wasn't like grilled together. It was just
it was
packed.
grilled together, but that's not a steak.
That's kind of like just a burger.
That's just a burger.
just a burger
But
in
it could have been a burger made from a choice cut, though.
Yeah, that is how that. Because I wouldn't want to eat into a. I wouldn't want to
Definition, man.
I wouldn't want to
Steak.
bite into a steak.
High quality beef taken from the hindquarters of the animal, typically cut into thick slices that
Yes,
are
sir.
cooked by broiling or frying.
Yes, sir. There ain't no fish. That's
Okay.
a steak.
But you
Bro,
can
y'all
get-
mistaking a
But it's
catfish.
taken cut.
Okay,
Is
but
that
I'm
a
saying.
catfish?
Boy, it's ahi tuna
I
steak,
think this
bro.
is where we're
on.
proving you wrong, bro.
Okay, go ahead.
Because what it's telling us is that a steak is high quality beef taken from the hindquarters. So they could grind it up and make it a patty to make it seem what
High
you
quality.
ate.
Do you know what beef is? Do you know what beef is?
He's about to go. He's about to fight us. Like, beef is not quality.
Bro, we just started a whole
Yes,
other
beef
fight.
does not
Okay,
come from pork.
time out.
What
Time
happened
out.
to the hamburgers and paninis?
We need to go back to the
No,
hamburger.
because this
Was it a hamburger or a sandwich?
The
Can we start
more I
grilling the
dissect it,
burgers,
the more I
though?
just see look, bullshit, right? bullshit. Like beef comes from a cow.
Uh-huh.
It doesn't come from pork,
Okay. Yes.
and it doesn't come from a chicken,
Okay.
and it doesn't come from fish.
Okay.
So the burger in itself is just not a steak.
So tell me why
This
is
has
it
nothing
called
to
You're
say
saying
hamburger?
because the steak.
This is
part-
not your argument. This is me attacking.
I know.
these sliders
I'm like,
for
hey,
lying.
hold on, time out. I just came here to have a good time, and honestly, I feel personally attacked.
Dude, because Easy Sliders is out here saying some lies. What do you mean
Wait,
a
we
fish
didn't.
steak?
You didn't fight with. Oh, okay. No, they just said
Oh,
ahi
but-
tuna. They never called it a steak. He called
Bullshit!
it steak.
It's an ahi. It says ahi tuna steak. I
Alright,
looked
well,
it up.
It is
It says
ahi tuna
Okay,
steak.
ahi tuna steak. Okay, definitions.
Maybe it's just Easy Slider's fault for calling it an ahi tuna steak. They could have just called it an ahi tuna slider.
Ahi tuna is totally fine with me.
It's a marinated, seared
But then
tuna
at the-
steak.
What lies?
It sounds great. It sounds
It sounds
delicious.
good, 'cause
but it's a
it
burger.
is very.
But wait.
But it's
So wait, what was the original question?
on,
though?
Wait, I think I know why.
Is it
Is it
a
a sandwich
burger or a
or a
sandwich?
burger?
But I feel like because so you know how he said
It's
he
a slider.
wanted he wanted a steak burger, right? He wanted a cut of meat
Wait,
not ground up.
I think I got it, guys.
Onto buns.
That's a steak.
And that's a steak.
The reason-
Hold on,
the reason-
Shut up.
What the fuck? Okay, okay.
Shut up. And that, hold on.
Stick of
But
speaking.
because he said it's a cut of meat, and it's by itself, it's not ground up, and on two patties, it's a burger.
No.
It is a burger, right? So if you do that same thing with fish, it's still a burger.
No, he
Oh.
thinks differently.
No. I thought he was taking some words out of context. Okay. Now, it's just the
I'm
fish.
just-
And then what
Oh,
else does it have?
so
But it's like it's got some like frou hipster stuff. It
no.
has,
If
like,
you
it
say
has, like,
if you
nuts
say
on it.
burger, I believe that means. I mean,
It has toppings.
It has
just
toppings.
burger because you can call a
It has-
veggie
it has-
burger a
okay,
burger.
That's what I'm saying. That was what my point is.
But
Okay, so-
sandwiches have toppings.
So it
have
just
a
depends
veggie
if
burger.
Why
the
is
if
it a
the fish is
burger?
ground up
It's
and
a
put
sandwich
into a
at that
patty,
point.
then you can call it a burger.
But I feel like a
would
A
you
patty.
sandwich is
sandwich.
just two or more items together.
No, a sandwich
like-
means that square piece of bread. You
Yes,
need to be
it's a square piece of bread.
nigga.
And
No, you
sandwiches
can
are
use just
thin.
ciabatta roll.
No,
Sandwiches
explain
are
banh mi
thinly
then.
Sliced. Sandwiches
Yo,
are.
what language are you speaking?
Banh mi, the
Yeah,
Vietnamese
banh mi's. I had
sandwich,
one
bro.
today, bro.
That's a
It's a
sandwich, bro.
sandwich.
That's a sandwich.
That's a
banh
sandwich.
But to me,
Yeah, you
And that's
calling
on a
banh mi
baguette,
burger?
bitch. That's on a
Okay, I was
baguette.
about to say. I was about to say.
I don't know why you keep
That's an
bringing that
American. Literally.
I don't know why you keep bringing that up.
Sandwich. An item of food consisting of two pieces of bread with meat, cheese, or other filling.
So can we say that every
Filling?
burger is a sandwich,
Wait, what
but
about
not
yeah,
every sandwich is a burger?
Yeah.
What's a filling? Oh, hold up, honey. Let me just get the meat filling. Like, is he just? What if?
But I feel
GMOs.
Could be.
a
That's called
sandwich-
spam.
A sandwich is thinly sliced.
They didn't say thinly sliced.
I know, but like,
I don't
that's,
feel like a sandwich
that's
has
the,
to be
but
thinly
the
sliced.
connotation, right? That's the denotation, right? The connotation. Hey, I was in 12th grade regular
I
English.
like thick slice
The-
on my
Regular
sandwiches.
English.
That's like regular
We were
English.
just
That's
having a
him.
huge conversation.
So what about gyro?
A euro is a sandwich.
It's
I don't know why you
sandwich.
keep bringing up
What's the
sandwiches.
gyro, bro? What language is Nick? What?
Gyro is Mediterranean.
All right, so our question is whether
Whether
the fish
the
slider
fish
is
slider
a burger
is a
or a sandwich.
Can I go back to what I was going to say?
It is a sandwich for
What are you
sure.
saying?
The
So it's a
reason why they
sandwich
call
for
it
sure,
an
but we don't know
tuna
if it's a
steak
burger.
is because they grill it.
No, it's a steak because it's.
Bro, I'm about to swing, bro. Bro,
You can boil a steak.
Because if you say an ahi tuna burger,
Are you
it
gonna
could
tell
just
me
be raw ahi
If I
tuna.
grill ham, should I call it a steak
No.
too?
Yes.
Ham steak.
The reason it's
It's a
called
ham
a
steak.
A little thin slice of ham.
Because you can get like a
It's
pork
a steak,
steak.
bitch. What you mean?
You can get like a pork steak, right? Because a
Yeah,
steak,
pork
a steak,
chop.
Yeah, pork chop is basically a pork steak.
No, it's this pork chop steak.
It doesn't matter though, but
Bro,
it's the same
what
thing.
is going
Low-key,
on?
you stood up. I thought you were gonna hit me, so
Bro,
I kind of flinched. I'm not even gonna lie
If
to
I
you.
get a vegetable and I steak it, this is corn steak.
No, it's ugly. That's stupid. It's a cut of meat though.
Yeah, it has to be a cut,
you
bro.
can't
It was
get
like
you
a,
don't-
it was like
you don't get a vegetable
Okay,
steak.
okay.
It's the
an eggplant. If you get like an
If I
eggplant
get
and you take a
pork
slice
tail-
out of it, you
if
can
I
call
get
it
pork
maybe
tail,
it's
you know,
called
I
a
don't know.
steak.
That's not a steak.
Look at me.
Look at me, bastard.
You know
Look at
how
me while you fuck on me.
tails, right?
Yes.
Or chicken feet, and I grill that. Are you gonna call it?
No, that's his
chicken
point.
feet
That's his
steak?
argument.
No,
You're
I
like
think
him,
that's
not
the
me.
reason why they call it a steak.
No, that's not. The
that's-
reason they call it a steak is because it's a cut.
Because they're
It's
stupid.
a
Because
high
they're
quality
grammatically
cut.
erical.
You can
How
go
about
over and get a-
well,
get a
everyone's
tuna
right,
steak.
but Easy Sliders is wrong? Can we just agree on that?
No, I
Why?
can't agree on that.
Why can't
But
you?
A steak is a choice cut of beef, though.
I feel like your argument's
I just
wrong
feel
because
like-
just
I feel
because you grill it, it's not steak. Just because you thinly slice it, bro. Ham is thinly sliced.
Exactly, and ham is a sandwich. Ham
No,
is not a
ham
burger.
is not a sandwich. Ham is a meat.
But you make a ham sandwich. You don't make it.
But where's the ham and hamburger?
I'm attacking your definition of steak because that's what's really irking me because that shit is what I got.
No, I know the definition of steak. I was just saying why
a
they
steak
call
is
it
a
a
cut of
steak.
meat.
I just feel
Traditionally,
like-
a steak should be like
It should be
A
beef.
thick cut of
no,
meat.
no, just one that's not ground up, like a straight cut.
Yeah.
Of
To
meat.
me, it's
Yeah.
just and
A straight cut of
you
beef.
can't cook a medium rare, thinly sliced of tuna.
Yeah, you can. You don't cook. You
It's
cook
not thin
tuna's
slice
always
of tuna
medium
though.
How do you? How,
It's not a thin
How do
slice
you-
of tuna though.
You
is
cook
It's a
it.
thin
You cook
slice.
it just on the sides, and it
You
only.
sear the
how do
outside.
You
have
sear
a-
the outsides.
How do you have a rare piece of ham, bro? How do you have a rare?
I didn't say
How do
anything
you
about
not
ham.
throw it
Why are you
in
bringing
there?
up ham?
Bro, I'm so
Ham is
mad
pre-cooked,
because
though.
like-
It's
there's-
called
there's a
piglet
whole
slice.
different-
Ham is pre-cooked.
Piglet?
Piglet. Raw pig?
What?
Bro, you get raw pig. That's rare.
What?
I'm hitting
No.
your iron, bro. I gotta
You can't
say-
eat pork raw, bro. That makes you sick.
Throwing
Pork,
random
but you
shit
cannot
at
eat
you.
pork raw.
Are you making this up?
No, what?
You can eat steak raw because steak does not contain
No, you
any
can't eat-
pathogens.
you can't eat pork raw.
It's because
Man, I
it's
love
thick,
that chicken
right? So
raw,
bacteria
though.
can't get in there. The chicken is so porous. Chicken is really porous, so
Yeah, you-
bacteria gets inside of it.
You can
Right,
eat
babe.
raw beef, but you can't eat raw
I'm
anything
gonna
else.
let you
I know
make a
that.
mistake right here.
Pork is
I'm
the
done.
worst to eat.
So-
Okay, but
I'm
leave
gonna have
this
a
is-
heart attack if I keep arguing with you about
Is it a
steak.
Your dog is humping its
or a
bed.
burger? Is it a sandwich or burger?
To me, my personal definition, a sandwich is square bread.
Banh
And
mi,
it's
bro.
gone round
What
bread.
about panini?
Yeah, that's not.
If it's
All right,
round-
then.
But the
If
bread, the
it's-
bread definitely is a
If
big
it's
factor.
a curved bread, it's a burger.
What about torta? Is a torta a sandwich?
A torta is a torta.
Yeah,
Okay. All right then. All right then.
But
Whatever.
But the definition of
trying to
sandwich
throw in
is
a
two
combine-
breads and just
Yeah.
anything in the middle.
Tyler, shut up.
That was definition.
A burger is a sandwich, I believe.
Shut up.
I believe a burger is a
Okay, so a
sandwich.
burger is a sandwich, but a sandwich isn't a burger, right?
Yes.
Yes.
That is
Burger
it, but
is a sandwich, but a
See,
sandwich.
see,
but there are some things that it's like I would not look at a ground beef burger and go that's a sandwich. It is in technicality it's a sandwich, but it's a burger because it's just a burger.
Because burgers are sandwiches, but not all sandwiches are burger. Like
Yeah,
you just
Yeah.
I know, but like I wouldn't.
don't let the liberals brainwash
Hey,
you.
but real quick, heat up the grill so we can make.
Yeah, I was about to say,
Yeah,
can we
do that.
start?
Yeah, let's start grilling up some burgers.
No, yeah. Why don't we just go with that idea? Every burger is a sandwich,
No,
but
'cause I
every
don't wanna
sandwich
compromise.
isn't a burger.
I don't want to compromise.
Because that's exactly what it is. A burger is just like a
I
subdivision
believe
of
a
sandwich.
burger can only be if it's ground up and put back together and cooked and then put into a sandwich. I believe that makes it a burger.
I feel like it's something about the.
But there's so
thickness
many
of it.
other kinds of burgers, as Brandon said. Like we were talking about veggie burgers.
Yeah, you can
Yeah,
have a veggie burger.
But to me, like I said, a veggie burger is ground up, put together into a thick patty. Hamburgers are ground up, put together into a thick patty. It's the thick.
They're both
patty.
burgers.
Yeah,
No,
that's what I'm saying.
it's-
Those are
I was saying
burgers.
that's what I'm saying. That they have to be ground up
It's only
and
the
put back
black
together.
person who cares about how thick something
It's
is.
thick. Bro. It's gotta be
It's
thick.
gotta be
Gotta
To
be
me, it's about the
thick.
thickness. It's about like if you take something, you cut it up, and it's thick. It's a burger. Like you wanted that steak burger. You wanted a steak, a thick.
Oh my god.
Because like, there's no juiciness to something that's ground beef.
But juiciness isn't really a factor to burgers or
Oh, bro,
sandwiches.
you never had a
talking about
juicy.
steak.
Have you never had a
tried
juicy
Brandon's
burger?
burgers?
I got you on a
It's
juicy
juices,
burger.
bro.
Have you never had a juicy burger?
Dude,
If you can provide me
Talking about the
a-
one with the
a
cheese on the
fucking
inside?
burger that
I'm gonna give
is-
you a burger that's dripping.
that
That's
lit-
dripping wet.
that's dripping wet.
It'll
with
be
blood?
dripping wet.
I'm a little
Not blood,
soaked.
just juice.
No, I don't need juice because those juices are after products. Those are seasonings and shit. I'm not saying you season.
But it's delicious.
So you want a bloody.
It
piece of meat.
has to be bloody to be a steak.
Okay.
no, it doesn't.
Oh, to be steak,
they
yeah.
created all these
That's why I
categories.
get mine well done.
Not a
Yeah, that's
burger.
good.
There's a thing,
You can
no,
get
I
out of
don't-
here.
I don't like bloody steaks either, but I have
I
to
love a bloody
accept
steak,
the
dude.
fact that they created categories for steak. Well done, medium rare, whatever the fuck. You know what I mean? There's no way anyone would ever eat a fish that's not cooked. That's just totally.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Sushi.
People eat raw
Oh,
fish.
you
You
got
can
me
eat
there.
raw fish.
I'm
Raw
not
fish
saying
is
no.
good.
I said there's no way you can eat it and it's not like a steak. Like if you uncooked piece of steak is rare. An uncooked piece of fish is
It's
just
undercooked.
fish.
It's
You see what I'm
undercooked.
saying?
It's raw.
It's undercooked.
It's raw.
No, but fish, you don't.
You can eat fish raw.
You can
You
eat
can
fish
eat
raw.
fish raw.
So like you're saying like so a steak they have different categories. Like a rare steak is a rare steak, but like a rare tuna is just tuna.
Yeah.
You don't get well
Raw
done.
tuna.
You don't get. No one
No,
says
you get raw tuna, but you don't get well done.
You
Can
Tuna.
I
don't
get a
well done
rare
tuna.
tuna?
Yeah, that would be just like.
That's
Can I
that's
get a
how
well
it is.
done
That's a
tuna?
good
Yeah,
point.
yeah.
I
get a
think
well
I
done
think
we
when you
just
say
cook it the
rare and
same
stuff,
way
that's
every
that's
time.
only
Rare
for
filet
meats, but
mignon.
not
Or, well
fish.
done filet mignon.
And I'm about to hit y'all with some religious shit.
What the fuck? No.
Yeah.
No,
We're
done.
religiously,
We're in the deep zone.
steak and fish, bro, religiously have always been divided. Jesus Christ divided them motherfuckers up and said you can't eat
He drew
steak,
the line at
but
the-
you can't eat fish, bro. Even Jesus divided the line, so easy sliders can't divide the line of Jesus.
I think we're getting way too deep into this.
Bro,
It's a sandwich.
Bro, I love steak.
It's a sandwich.
So hold up. You never answered my question. Is it a sandwich or a burger?
I said if it's not.
I say
square,
it's an it.
easy sliders
ambiguous.
makes burgers.
I hate you guys.
So you think it's a burger?
I think it's a burger.
It's not a burger. Because I believe a burger is ground up meat put
I
back
believe
together.
all burgers must be white.
I will go with
American.
You know, maybe
Burgers are American.
Dude, there's a time when don't forget it. I'm sorry. Yeah, you made me hit. She was like, I'm wild right now. I am built with adrenaline.
lit.
I am lit. Y'all said a
He
fish
secretly
and-
drank all of
okay,
those
so
without
sliders are
opening them.
essentially mini burgers. So why can't we just say that the slider, the ahi tuna steak slider, is just a mini burger?
It's not a burger.
It is a
Is it
burger.
because it's
Not
fish?
a burger.
Is it because
yes.
it's fish?
Bro, are y'all just doing this for clickbait? I think they're just doing this for clickbait.
No, we're
No, these niggas. I got so mad. I was standing in line, ready to. I was
It's
next one in
clickbait.
line. I was like, "Wait, do we need
It's
anything else?" And he was
clickbait.
like, "Oh, I think we might need bread." So we went to go get bread. We come back. They're arguing the whole time. I'm like, "Guys, what bread do you want?" And then we come back. There's three niggas in. I mean, the three people in the line, and I'm like,
Were they black?
No, they were
Oh,
not.
they're not niggas.
I'm sorry.
He's trying to control
All right
us.
then.
Here on the show, we're woke, and we try to control our usage of the word.
It's a burger.
And I was like, can we save this for when we leave and have all of our
I'm ready
ingredients?
to die.
Like, oh my god! Literally, the entire car ride over here.
Jesus, come, come save me.
He just shows up real quick.
Jesus, allow me.
The ahi tuna is a burger.
This is the only way. Rain
Just
me
go.
down with sandwiches, Jesus. And if one easy slider tuna fish comes down, your prayers have been answered.
Can the podcast gods just end this podcast already?
It's already over, right? It ended a while ago.
It's gone.
Not a while ago. Like,
Not the video though. I mean the audio though.
The audio's gone.
No, it's not.
The audience still gets the full force.
Oh my god.
Full force.
You want to start grilling?
All right, let's
Before I beat Brandon's ass real quick.
let's wrap up this
Let's
podcast.
let Raymond do an outro.
it's like it's already wrapped up.
The audio's
The audio's still going.
The traditional podcast,
live
the
from
real
the center of the
podcast.
earth. This is Fresh Out the Oven podcast. I'm Sonny.
Jives.
I'm Hot Cocoa.
Noisy boy.
And
I'm Robert.
Special guest Robert. Hey, shut up.
All right, my
And
bad.
special guest Robert.
Hey, shut up real quick.
Thanks for listening, guys. Check us out on our Twitter. It be active out there. Check out my music, Sunny, Spring Sorrows. You could also check out Raymond on his Twitter and Hot Cocoa always complaining about something.
You can go to the Twitter and answer the poll.
Oh, check out our YouTube. Yo, we be having real dope ass gameplay. This shit's hilarious as fuck. Any new what new gameplay we might drop?
Drawful's coming out.
Drawful, baby.
want me to bring Lawbreak?
All right,
Yes.
it's over. Adios.
Lawbreak, dude, that thing's gonna. Antonio would die if he played that.
The police are like, can you all stop this party?
I'm saying, dude. I'm not having a party. I'm be like, hey, tuna
Hello?
tuna slider, burger or sandwich?